think that's it. I think I'm all set, ready to go now. Oh, it's black. Wait for it to pop up. Why is the screen always black? Would you like to show up now? Okay, that's weird. There we go. Now it's back up. Okay, then. All right, well, first of all, everyone, I welcome you all to the stream tonight. That is right. We're going to be simulating through 2003 to 2010. Let's see here. You're hoping to have a spreadsheet down for, through 2003 to 2010. Well, I mean, I could always, like, clip the stream, so it's gonna be fine. If I could just track through everything, it's gonna be, like, one big video, probably, I'm gonna do. That reminds me, I need to do one for the, Test Driving the Destruction stream that I've had, like, a while back. Yeah, so we're all getting ready to start here. I think everything's fine. Just want to turn on the music here. It's probably gonna be, maybe a little loud, maybe a little quiet. I can't quite tell. Yeah, that's gonna be on a loop most likely here today. I wanted to pop out the chat before we go as well, so I can see what I'm doing. Okie dokie. So what do we have here? We have 5 viewers already at the start of this. So yeah, let's go take a look at the season that we just had before anything else. So our winners, I mean, this is for all the people that have actually watched the entirety of the, whatchamacallit, why is the scene not transferred over? Why is it still stuck there? No. Because it's not exactly live on that part, on the thing I was looking at. Alright, that's weird. So I got that issue taken care of now. Alright, so this is for all a spoiler, of course, of whoever, like, watched the 2002 season, so you might want to turn away now. I mean, you already see the first four races that are already going. Let's begin with the 2002 season of the schedules. So, our race winners, I mean, this is for all the people that have already watched the season. So, if you haven't watched, well, don't spoil yourself now. So, you already seen the first 4 winners. So, I'm going to give you to a count of 5 to leave if you don't want to get spoiled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, and 5. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing pretty nice. LinkedIn, of course, is still being a bit of a bitch right now, but other than that, I'm doing a-okay. Next, all right. So first off, it started off with Mark Martin being a 2002 Daytona 500. He is now a 2-time Daytona 500 winner of this series, actually. So that's really nice stuff to hear. Of course, we got the champ, of course. Defending champ, I should say, Jeff Burton, who had a bit of a slump of the year of this whole year anyway. Las Vegas was the home of the Rooster there. Did a really good job on that one too. Rusty Wallace wins at the first Atlanta race. We win our first race of the season at Darlington. Our start of our absolute just terror of a season that we just had. Next up is Bristol, where we won that as well. Dale Jarrett ended up winning at Texas as well. Both the Robert Yates cars had a great 2002 season. You got to binge watch the rest of the season. Alrighty then. Martinsville, we ended up, because of the weirdness that we had there anyway. Let's see, Jeff Gordon. Yes, Jeff Gordon was a legit winner at Talladega. California Speedway also ended up being the Roosters' day. I mean, no surprise at Richmond. The All-Star, where we flipped the bird to the game. We flipped the bird. We actually honestly kind of drove like a real radman there on the All-Star race. So, unfortunate stuff there. But Dale Earnhardt ended up winning the Coke 600. Dale Jarrett winning at Dover. Michigan for Labonte. Pocono Earnhardt. Ourselves at Sonoma and Daytona. New Hampshire is Jarrett. Pocono is Ricky Rudd. Rusty Wallace at the Brickyard. Scott freaking Pruitt. Need I say more about that race? We win at Michigan and Bristol and the Southern 500 and Richmond. We won 4 in a row. Jesus Christ. New Hampshire is Jarrett, ourselves, twice in a row. Earnhardt, ourselves. Martin, ourselves. Labonte, and Rudd at the season to close it off. But we are the champion. We are the champions, though, of the 2002 season. And here are our stats. In the 34 starts, we ended up having 13 poles. Yeah, even with the little one-lap shenanigans that I try to do. 14 wins of the year. We've beaten Jeff Gordon's modern era record by 1 win. Top 5s, 21. 25 top 10s. An average start of 7.9 despite doing 1 lap of qualifying, and an average finish of 8.6. I mean, that's definitely a championship caliber season right here. With over 5,100 points to our credit, and over $9 million that we've earned. Wow. Alrighty. Earnhardt had a great, respectable season too. You know, I mean, he had the same amount of wins as he did in 2001, and slightly less top 10s, but slightly more top 10s. Sorry, slightly less top 5s, slightly more top 10s, but still very, very good. His average finish is actually better than mine, and how is he a full race back? His average finish is slightly slightly better than mine, but yet he's... Hey, the average finishing system, that's why the lap percentage can be a little bit weird sometimes, especially with all the bonus points we gain. Ricky Rudd. A 4-win season for him compared to none last year. So, definitely a bit of a resurgence here for the Roosters. Same amount of top 5s and about 3 less top 10s. He had a great middle part of the season, though. Don't compare yourself to Rabin. I try not to, but we kind of done some shenanigans there. I've got to admit, though. Not entirely race manipulation, but more like the game like saying screw you to me. So I said I wasn't having any of it. Plus, it was an all-star race anyway. It wasn't a points-paying race. You much prefer the version of 2002 where Earnhardt is alive. I agree. We may or may not be able to see him after tonight, though, because, you know, him and Labonte are just going to probably terrorize the whole thing. I'm going to be dead-ass serious with you, though. Labonte. Slightly worse amount of wins this season. I had something to do with that, most likely. But he had a better average finish compared to the last 2 seasons, though. So, despite finishing 4th in the standings. Stewart, the season 1 champ. Winless. Surprisingly winless this entire season. We kind of prevented from Stewart having at least like 1 or 2 wins. I know that for a fact. So, a bit of an off season for Tony Stewart, despite finishing 5th in the standings. He's definitely he's definitely regressing, though. Jarrett also had a 4-win season, like Ricky Rudd. So definitely a 8-win season for Robert Yates Racing, which is awesome. Yeah, it's really nice. Once I get a working PS2 again. Oh, you've blown up your 3 as well? Oh, you've blown up 3 of them. I thought you said like you blown up your PS3, because I know I blew up my PS3 too, so I know the whole feeling. It gave me the yellow light of death, and I just got sad. I'm gonna break out the original 03 and stomp its ass. Yeah, it is crazy how fast you are, but it doesn't like save you from like Atlanta Motor Speedway though. That's the thing. Jimmy Johnson, obviously Rookie of the Year, Jimmy Johnson in the number 66 Haas Carter Motorsports Ford. The one who replaced Darrell Waltrip, the talk of the town. He is winless. However, 17 top 10s and 9 top 5s. So a really solid average finish for a 66 car, to tell you the truth. You know, best finish of 3rd. That's honestly really respectable, especially since you're coming from like a Haas Carter equipment, though, too. When your teammate's Jimmy Spencer and you're whopping the floor with him, you're doing a great job. Johnny Benson, him with the early of the season anyway. He was actually doing really good in the first part of the season. He was winless, but he was actually leading the points early on in the season. Then unfortunately, he just fell off the face of the earth there. Rusty Walsh finishes in 9th in the standings with 2 wins compared to 6 last year. So it's a really regressing year for him, especially after finishing and runner-up to Tony Stewart to Jeff Burton in the last season anyway. So a bit of a regression here. Speaking of regression, defending champ. Not a good year for the defending champ for his standards, really. Only 1 win, 11 top 5s, and 23 top 10s. He fell all the way back to 10th in the standings. Alrighty, well, I just only wanted to show you the top 10 in points. I mean, I know Mark Martin has won 2 races and Jeff Gordon won Talladega. He finally got himself a win in this playthrough because I don't know why it's like this, but it's just happened to be that way. I just want to take a look through the rest of the standings here to finish off 2002. I wanted to go all the way down to the very bottom because you. How on earth did you win a race? I have no idea. It wasn't even like me blowing up or anything where the grid just goes all haywire like Stacey Compton or Bill Elliott did. No, he was a legit winner, Scott Pruitt. I mean, it makes sense that he won on a road course, but even so. How? As we take a look through here. So, obviously, the first part of the stream is to try to whittle down these guys here. So, we have 59 total numbers here. We're going to try to lower it down all the way to 43. So, there's going to be a lot of re-rolling, as I mentioned earlier in the chat. There is going to be a lot of re-rolling, so you're going to see this icon pop up quite a bit, where it's going to say save state. It may or may not show it for you on the top left of your screen. There's going to be a lot of re-rolling here. So we're gonna, before I start, I want to catch up on the chat, before we started this off. Let's see here. Whether I finish first or 41st, I play honest. Yeah, I don't like doing that. It's not exact. I mean, unless I might do like one stream sometime where I just drive backwards, like kind of like what Kamikaze did, where he just messes up the entirety of the leaderboard anyway, where he just drives backwards and just messes up the leaderboard just for fun, but. Probably not now anyway. There's a setup you mess with the gears, you're very competitive in Atlanta. Well, yeah, it kind of works with any track with the gear ratio, really. Wonder how Jeff Gordon will do in the simulations. I did a dry run. He can do pretty good. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Jeff had an average 2000 season. He finished 9th in the points. Didn't have Ray Everham. That's true. I really hope these next weeks are at least decent for Matt. It's been rough the first 2 races. Getting back to top 15s, was running decent at Homestead before the car came up. Yeah, I mean, the team owner, Don Sackett, was really pissed about that. He really was annoyed about, like, the engine failures about, like, twice before, the 3 races anyway. Yeah, that's another story for a little while later, of course. I hate when 2 races in fight to top mode and 207 to get the dreaded you may be fired soon. Oh, because even if you win every race at that point for you are getting fired. Well, tell that to Liam Lawson in Formula 1 then. Tell that to Liam Lawson. Yeah, so let's begin here. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot of re-rolling here. So we're gonna see how it is. We're gonna try to get like 3 guys to retire completely, because it's probably gonna be just the part-time guys who are gonna retire anyway. Yeah, so like for instance, we're not gonna accept this. We're gonna be like I said, we're gonna be re-rolling it quite a bit. Nope. Let's see here. I'm just checking. No, we kind of want like 3 guys to basically retire. So, like I said, you're going to see a lot of it re-rolling. So it looks like it's probably going to be like both the, I guess, 90 to 13 and the 46 just going to be going here. All right, this will work then. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to get like I actually did test this out for the first year anyway. I couldn't get anything else besides these 3 retiring, so... We're going to say goodbye to Ed Barrier, Todd Bodine, and Bobby Hillen Jr. But I guess Ed Barrier had, I guess, like a mediocre career, I guess. He had an average 6.5 average start, but he finished horribly. in all the races that he participated in. My goodness. Anyway, Todd Bodine. I guess he'll go back to trucks anyway. I don't really know. He'll probably just go back to trucks. And Bobby Hillen Jr. Yeah. So we're actually gonna, of course, we're gonna make sure we change this. Actually, we're gonna make sure we're gonna go set this back to 100%. AI difficulty on Legend, and of course the caution is gonna be on. So this is gonna be the only bunch shootout we're actually gonna be able to do. But before we do anything else, we're gonna make sure our good equipment is not being used. Let's not have our good equipment used if I don't mind. We're actually gonna use our, I guess, like our worst stuff here. Yeah, that'll work. So also for money saving purposes, we're also going to well, they're gonna have everything open anyway. Well, we're gonna nope, we're gonna take the cheapest option. You're gonna see me do a lot of fast forwarding here as well. As you can see, you don't normally go through this menu that fast. This is all for money saving purposes. And, oh, I think there's one last thing I wanted to say. I didn't have a primary sponsor in the game for the last 4 races of the season. Yep, you're gonna see this pop up quite a bit too now. All right, so let's begin. 2003. Pour out one of the legends who are moving to commentary next season? Probably. Are you gonna play the Busch Series version of this mod at some point? Maybe it's like a show through, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it as a like a full-fledged career mode like this, because it's literally the same game, just a Busch Series. Yeah, I know the Bud Shootout and the All-Star Race doesn't wear out my equipment. However, we're gonna be simulating like 18 years of this, so I don't want to feel like repairing that part anyway. He was the youngest to win a Cup race, Bobby Hillin, at the time. So, who will win the shootout? The 2003 Bud Shootout, our only shootout we're actually going to be in. It's not us, because we only lasted 28 laps. It's Rusty Wallace, who led 14 laps. Who led the most laps? I guess Rusty did. Oh, no, okay. I said it's Tony Stewart that led the most laps then. Why did you bother showing me that then? Anyway, so that's all taken care of anyway. Now, put your predictions. I already know who's probably going to win the Daytona 500. We're gonna say goodbye to this paint scheme in like a few races as well. So get ready to say goodbye to it pretty soon. I forgot to get rid of the texture. Your 2003 Daytona 500 winner is not Kenny Wallace, because he sucks, along with Bobby Hamilton. My guy, what are you doing? But Dale Earnhardt, already beginning the Daytona 500 with a win. His quest for 8 is still on, especially after losing the championship to me. He's your 2003 Daytona 500 winner. He is now a two-time Daytona 500 winner. I forgot. I don't know. We won the 2001 Daytona 500. Yeah, that's right. Jeff Gordon ends up in second. It looks like Earnhardt just dominated the race. Yes, he did. All right, that's a decent top 10 anyway. So who's going to win Rockingham? Oh, Dale will definitely leave if he wins title number 8. All the AI are programmed to leave after they win the 8th championship. All right, Jarrett wins at Rockingham. Back-to-back top 5s for Jimmy Johnson already, so that's a nice start. Casey Atwood with a decent finish. Yeah, the AI is going to be terrible. Like, we're literally just having, like, a good sleep. We're literally sleeping for, like, the last 18 years. That's exactly what we're doing. We're literally going to be asleep for 18 years before we do anything. The AI are always going to be terrible when the simulation stuff. So, Dale Jarrett wins over Ricky Rudd. So, Robert Yates Racing sweep. All right, so we go to Atlanta. Yeah, it's gonna turn into the Cody Ware simulator. You're gonna be right. So. We didn't finish last of the full time of the thing this time. Only Jeff Burton died. Jerry Nadeau ends up in 5th, but Earnhardt wins yet another one. You're in a coma, not sleep. Well, that's true. I think that's a more appropriate way of saying it anyway. I think I'll check the points after every 5 races or so, just to get an idea. All right, who wins Darlington? Not Norm Benning or Rick Mast. Nor Petty. But Jeff Burton will win the first Darlington race over Labonte. All right, let's take a look at the points after 5 races here. We're still ahead of Dave Blaney somehow. I don't know how we're ahead of Dave Blaney, but we are. Okay. Derek Cope's the one in last. Norm Benning as well. That's exactly what we want. Jeff Gordon's now leading the points over Bobby Labonte by 2. Followed by the Robert Yates duo. Earnhardt's down to 8th. What the heck are you doing down here, my good sir? Jimmy Johnson, I thought you were doing great. How are you in 13th in points? I guess, I mean, you're only top 5s or you're only top 10s. So I guess that's an idea anyway. All right, Bristol time. Who's going to win it? You want to go faster? Thank you. Labonte, alrighty. You're gonna see this quite a bit, though. Bobby Labonte just winning these races along with Earnhardt, or at least that's what it showed in Black Flags Matter stream. Earnhardt, what are you doing, my guy? Sooner or later, we're gonna lose the Whitetail sponsorship. Yeah, we're gonna party hard for literally like 16 years at this point. Maybe I should change the driver, I guess, like after like 2003 or whatever. Jeff Burton wins at Texas. Kind of see that happening. Finally a top 10 again for Jimmy. We're making money, though. I mean, that's the thing. We're making money. I think we're doing pretty good with that. We're making money. Ugh, Kenny. Dude. You suck so bad. Ricky Rudd wins. Championship hangovers myself. You know what? It's gonna be a championship hangover for essentially 15 years or so. I don't even know how did we finish 31st? What the fuck? Usually you finish like no higher than 35th. How did we end up in 31st? That's the highest I ever seen get like a simulation in Thunder 03 or Thunder 2000 in this case. What the heck? You never finish higher than like 35th because you're like the last person to finish these things. Oh. RCR fans look away. Mark Martin wins at Talladega. I mean, he's become quite the plate racer in his playthrough anyway, so I guess at this point it makes sense. All right, when's our Whitetail sponsorship gonna end? It's gotta end soon. Nick Gunther has failed a random drug test by NASCAR for meth and is suspended indefinitely. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe that's what happens anyway. Dale Jarrett wins an Auto Club. I guess I can see that happening. Which shot that put me into the coma? Maybe the 50th one. Maybe the 50th one anyway. All right, let's take a look at the point standings now. Oh, Casey Atwood's 43rd. He might get a ride, hopefully. Kevin Grubb can't get a ride because he's already in one. So now it's Dale Jarrett leading by Jeff Gordon over 2. Huh. Gordon has 8 top 5s. He's quite consistent. Jarrett has 3 wins. Honestly, I'm actually kind of disappointed in Labonte. Usually, Labonte, like, destroys everyone with the simulations. He really does. So, I'm probably just saying that too early, though. Usually, he just gets, like, 8 championships, like, straight up. And, like, all the other times I do these things, anyway. Or I've seen people do it. Carl Long exists. Alright. 36, who wins? Jeff Burton. Alright, Labonte's back to being, like, consistent form anyway. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in the All-Star race from now on, and there's our sponsorship. It's over. Goodbye, Whitetails. It's been fun. So now we need to ruin the prestige now for sponsorship in order to gain money. Now we're not gonna do it with any of these 3 though. We're not gonna put it on anything on primary, secondary, associate because the happiness will actually not go down for some reason. So now I think we're fine for funding for the next 2 years. The prestige is going to go away, but who needs prestige? Who needs prestige? No one does, right? All right, who's going to win the All-Star? Not the Open, but the All-Star, because we won a championship, so we got a Champions Provisional, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. Scott Pruitt isn't in the All-Star race because he won at fucking Watkins Glen. Jimmy is an All-Star winner! He is the All-Star race winner. Can he follow it up with the actual Coke 600? Can he do it? Can he do the sweep? No, it's Mike Skinner. Mike Skinner ends up winning at Charlotte for the Coke 600. Scary Terry finishes 4th. Jimmy Johnson gets 7th out of that. Now would be a good time to actually check the R&D as well. Huh, we can actually do something. Time to waste money on this. Why not, right? I want to go take a look at, like, I guess not the standings, but more like the award section. I don't need to look at that. Is anyone, I mean, the pole winner? Yeah, Kyle Petty gets like 2 poles. And Robert Presley, Jerry Nadeau gets a pole. Jimmy Spencer gets a pole. What the hell is with these guys? Oh my goodness, Mike Skinner wins part of the No Bull 5. He won the $1 million bonus. What a job by Mike Skinner. Can he do it again at Richmond? Probably not, but it'd be pretty cool if he did that. He's a $1 million winner. Wow. That's very nice. Dover. Ah, Joe. Dale Jarrett wins again. Jeff Gordon finishes in 3rd. Earnhardt 7th. Bill Elliott gets himself a top 10. He has won a couple races in our playthrough, after all. He is a winner, I will say that much. And yet, how are we finishing 32nd? That's impossible. That's the 2nd highest we finished. What the hell? Oh, man. Dale Jarrett wins again over Labonte. Jimmy Johnson gets a top 5. He's still looking for his first actual points-paying win. There was one time where I did a stream about this, like, not like stream, more like a playthrough of this, a sim-through. Tony Stewart gets his first win of the year. He dominates the race, I think. No, not really. Only leading 17 laps. Where Jimmy Johnson took over the 4-car, replacing Bobby Hamilton, and he ended up just destroying everyone. So I was hoping he would have the same thing here at in the 66 car. He hasn't done so yet. Imagine my AI will end up getting a win. That would be a little weird. Yet we're still somehow finishing ahead of like Stacey Compton and LePage, apparently consistently now for some reason. I can see this happening. Ricky Rudd winning at Sonoma. I can see that happening. So what I don't see happening is Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting a top 10 at Sonoma. All right, we're almost at the halfway point of the season. Did you hear about Richard Childress during a JGR team car in a motorcade after Homestead? No, actually. What happened there? Besides RCR not getting a Daytona win, but Rusty Wallace did, even though Earnhardt dominated the race. All right, since we're halfway home in the season, let's take a look at the points. Ted Musgrave looks like he's going to get himself a ride, maybe. I was hoping he wouldn't, but if it happens to be that way, it happens to be that way. And we'll probably get more guys that retire anyway. Maybe he will. Who knows? So now it's Dale Jarrett leading by almost a full race now. He has a 125-point lead over Labonte, who has been, honest to goodness, for this standard, kind of lackluster. He usually is better than this. He's usually better than this, so. Let's start with the second half off with a bang, yeah? Johnny Benson! Yes! Johnny Benson wins, but Jimmy Johnson second! Oh my goodness, it was a 4.5-second lead, and he dominated the race! What the hell? I'm okay with that. Please, thank you, sir. May I have another? Apparently he was pissed because he wanted in line and just hit the car. Denny Hamlin had it on his podcast and Out of the Groove talk about it. Yeah, I need to catch up on like Denny Hamlin's like little rants or whatever. I like to listen to him like talk about things. Let's see here. Mark Martin, Jerry Nadeau third. Did he lead any laps? No, he didn't. But Jeff Burton looks like he led the most laps. Another top 10 for Jimmy. Labonte is just... Norm Benning gets 13th. What the is happening here? What is happening? All right, Brickyard 400 time. Who's going to kiss the bricks in 2003? Okay, this... How are we finishing in 27th? This is the highest ever I've seen. How are we finishing ahead of people? We have like nearly like 50 across the board. How are we 27th? What is it? What is happening? Earnhardt finishes last. Labonte finally wins again. But holy hell, man. Then he comes off as a hypocrite sometimes. Well, when he's right, he has a point. That's what I'm saying, though, man. Like, I never speculated at all that we would finish higher than, like, 35th. We've actually finished in 27th now. How? Oh, Labonte's closing the gap. I told you he's going to be a force. All right. Who's going to win Watkins Glen? We finished 32nd. How are we still finishing so well? I have no idea. But Jeff Burton wins. Dale Jarrett second, so he's going to pull away a little bit. LePage finishes 5th. Oh, God. I don't think the game wants you to suck. They're telling you to defend your championship. You know, I have a reserve driver. This is, Rick Gunther. That's not Nick Gunther. It's my brother, Rick. Yeah, that's right. It's not me driving. It's some guy I found on the street, I guess. He's 35th. All right, at least this time we actually finished last of the actual people that actually finished. So we're back to normal stuff there, at least. Oh, Jared looks like he's trying to run away. How would my AI do in the best equipment possible? Honestly, I don't know. I kind of want to do that in Thunder 04 because it makes more sense to do it that way. Because the AI actually do better if you have better equipment in that. I turned into 1985, 1992 Richard Petty overnight. I'm actually going to change the driver name after 2003, so I just want you to come up with drivers as I'm like doing this, by the way. I'm going to change my driver name after this season anyway. Just like put drivers in or whatever, just to give them a shot at the car. All right, Jeff Burton wins this one at Bristol, the night race. Oh, Fred Jones, the GOAT himself from NR, man. The GOAT. I think we got to at some point. We have to put Fred Jones, maybe from 2004. That's what I should have done here. It's 2003 because of NR 2003. Ah. All right, Labonte wins over Ward Burton. Big sad there. All right, after this one, we'll take a look at the points again. Shaggy Rogers. We're going to use like 2% of his power. Tony Stewart ends up winning at Richmond. I can see that happening. What is going on with the Earnhardt family anyway? They're usually better than this. So Jarrett is leading the points by 57. He's having a heck of a year. 6 wins already. Labonte. Bit off, I would say. Oh my goodness. We have Matt Hart, Mike Hawk, Gabe Horn, Kerry or Kelly Earnhardt, Hans Good, Hans Job. Okay. All right, so I'm kind of leaning towards the oh, Jimmy Johnson finished last. Labonte wins at New Hampshire. I'm thinking like one at a time anyway. I'm thinking the first year is going to be just Fred Jones, and I guess afterwards we'll start again. I'm not so sure. Let's see here. It's Dover. We're actually getting a lot of money, by the way. I just want to say this now. We're actually getting a lot of money because of the like the side sponsors anyway. They're actually getting a lot. We definitely got to put a little bit more R&D. There's Ryan Newman. I finally found him. Jeff Gordon, and I think this is his first win of the whole sim through, actually. Yeah, Jeff Gordon, I think this is his first win of the sim through. He actually wins at Dover. Is that his first win of the sim through? I mean, Labonte's taking the point lead now. Jeff's in third, and yeah, that is his third. That is his first win to sim through. All right, Martinsville time. I keep forgetting to upgrade, like I guess, an RD stuff. Who's gonna win the paperclip? Let's find out. Not Jeff Gordon, apparently, but Tony Stewart. Labonte finishes third. Where did Jarrett finish? Jarrett finishes 11th, so... problem is I'm not sure if I want to max out the car or not. That's the thing, because I don't want to destroy everyone. But I'm gonna get a lot of money though, so I think we'll be fine. Oh, oof for Earnhardt, and oof, look away from that. Rusty Wallace wins the race here. Scary Terry ends up in third. Jimmy Johnson still looking for his first points pay and win. Chad Little just somehow sneaking his way to being good. EA Sports 500. Who's going to win it? Not us or Brett Bodine. But Matt Kenseth. That's his first win, I think, since the opening season at Sonoma. Matt Kenseth once again finally gets himself back to victory lane. And he destroyed the field. What the heck? He led by 5.5 seconds. Note the highest Chevrolet is you should try a challenge where you try to win every race with mid-tier equipment. I don't even think that's even possible, because I think we're kind of like in mid-tier to like mid to highish tier already. I mean, if you really want to think about it, like look at the equipment that we have in the inventory here. Don't count this one. We have like stuff in the 80s and 70s. That's the thing. Bankrupt challenge? Yeah. Maybe. That's a decent idea. I think I kind of did that already with Thunder 04, but I could probably do that again. We're gonna have a lot of money to play with though too. That's the thing. So again, like we're in like 80s equipment. That's the thing. Oh, I should probably check the points actually while we're here. Oh my goodness. All right, I did say Labonte was gonna be like uber consistent. Sell all but one engine and chassis and body. All right. Maybe. I mean, we shall see. I'll think about that sort of stuff when we get to the second stream tomorrow. Alrighty. So it's not Scott Pruitt or Stewart, but Jeff Burton. Starley Marlin gets a top 5. And Jimmy Johnson still yet to get a win. Ron Fellows is in this race. Oh, it's going to stay in 50 condition. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to get any worse. Ricky... Oh, it's a Robert 8 Racing sweep once again. This time at Phoenix. Rod just destroyed everyone. Wow. All right, 2 races to go. Is there anything for Labonte? No. 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 So it kind of looks like Norm Benning's still high up. What the hell? Maybe Ron Fellows might get the ride because Jason Jarrett wasn't really like a person that was kind of already in as a thing. All right, so I think Labonte's gonna win his first championship. I'm not really surprised, to tell you the truth. I kind of warned you guys about that. That's the first time I've actually seen Elliott Sadler's name here. What the heck were you doing, old guy? Jeff Burton wins, and Earnhardt comes in second. Labonte third. I mean, it's so over. It's so over. Labonte's your 2003 champion. It's not even close. It's not even close, baby. Who's gonna win Atlanta? Because it's certainly not gonna be us. Earnhardt wins at Atlanta. Okay, so that was rather interesting of a year. So we will go to the stats here, of course. Standings, of course. It looks like Ron Fellows might get the ride if there's anything replacing, but we're kind of like trying to get like some of these guys to, like get out of here. Of course, we have 56 people here. So yeah, Labonte, 4-win year, just absolutely destroyed everyone. Of course, as I expected. He had a higher average finish than we did. Jeff Burton somehow managed to climb himself up to second. Jarrett third, Earnhardt fourth, Ricky Rudd fifth, Wallace, Gordon, Martin, Stewart, and Woodbutton. Not a bet. I'm okay with Johnny Benson for getting him a win. I appreciate it. And yeah, about Kenseth, that's his first win since 2000, so it's a bit of a long stretch for him. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson kind of fell off a little bit. He had 5 top 5s and 15. He did better in the races rather than just simming through it. He did get a better finish, though. Awards. I guess the Rookie of the Year, I guess, for now is Ron Fellows anyway. Kyle Petty had 7 poles this season. What the hell? Did we get any poles? Because sometimes the game gives us poles too, for some reason. And there's only one Jackpot 5 winner. It was Mike Skinner. Jeff Burton certainly led the most amount of laps, though. Over 1,800. Yes, that's incredible for the 7 poles. That's incredible indeed. Did we lead any laps at all? We led 31 laps this season. I don't know how we did, but we did. Sure thing, game. Only 19 drivers led laps, apparently. Alrighty, then. So, we're going to begin with the re-rolling, of course. You're going to see me have the save state here. And let's the re-rolling begin. I kind of want to get 3 guys to retire anyway. Again, same thing like last time. Ooh, we could get Stacy to retire. Tempting. Whatever comes first, though. We don't want any replacements for like these types of guys yet. Yeah, we can work with this. All right. Buckshot Jones, Norm Benning, and Derek Cope are going to retire. Derek. 2-time winner. I hardly knew you. Buckshot Jones, I also hardly knew you, but you also had a pole in 2002. And Norm, my guy. Sorry, buddy. I had to do it. I'm sorry. Change something for the new season? No, because we're going to do the same stuff here. All right, I did say I wanted to go put a new driver in. We're going to do Fred Jones here because of NR 2003. I'm a part of a community. I got to do it. That is not how you spell Fred Jones, by the way. That is not how you spell it. If I can learn how to spell, that'd be great. I think if I change the number, it's going to mess it up a little bit, too. Oh, we can have 86. Sweet. I think it's, yeah, the lighting is going to be a little bit weird. Unfortunately, I can't think of the Fred Jones car at the top of my head of what it looks like. So we're just gonna settle for one. Probably this anyway. I should probably swap this. Alrighty then. So now we got that then. Could have had a team name as A Petrie Racing. Maybe. Yeah, Rip Norman Dean. This is where we're gonna be, whoops. Wait. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Let's go, release all these. As you can tell, I'm really good at speedrunning this. No. Oops. Breaking news, I have announced retirement. The 2002 champion will be stepping back and focus on day-to-day team operations at a 2003 dismissal. Yeah, I can see that happening. No sponsorship, of course. And your winner of the 2004 Daytona 500 is... not Fred Jones, I'm sad to say. Kevin Grubb's not going to win her either. But Rusty Wallace ends up winning over Steve Park. Dale Jarrett, Terry Labonte, Tony Stewart, Earnhardt Jr., and friends. Oh yeah, you're right. I should probably 2005 or 6, it should be Chick Hicks. Oh, that's true. You know what? Because it's part of the movie at that time, I think we'll do that. We'll do 2005 with Chick Hicks next. Earnhardt wins at the Rock. And oh, Labonte finished horribly. I guess we could just change the team name too, temporarily. Yeah, we'll do that. Team. I guess, no, what am I thinking? Oh, hold on. I might... if I can fit this in here, let's see. Sweet. But for Papyrus Racing, because of Papyrus Games, before they became iRacing anyway. Yeah, it's the publisher that made NR 2003, the racing sim that I use. It's basically the iRacing before iRacing anyway. Dale Jarrett ends up winning Las Vegas. Really nice. Kind of uneventful so far, I agree, but we're gonna wait for the Cletus McFarland. Oh, maybe in like somewhere in the 2010s anyway. Jeff Burton wins at Atlanta. We're still waiting for Jimmy Johnson's first win. Sorry, points paying win, I should say. Once again, I'll take a look at the point system here once we're done after this race. Tony Stewart wins over Labonte, so it's a Joe Gibbs sweep. Schrader with the top 10. So right now it's a 6-point lead for Dale Jarrett over Jeff Burton. Labonte is back in 6th and defending champ, but he's just having a bit of a slow start. He'll get himself back up there, I bet. Yep, back to normal stuff. Labonte winning. All right, Texas. Who the 86 driver from Talladega Nights? I unfortunately don't remember who that is. Kenny Wallace is disappointing me like usual. Tony Stewart wins at Texas. Who's gonna win Martinsville? Not Dave Blaney, but Rusty Wallace over Jeff Burton. How many laps did he... Oh, he just destroyed them all. Go figure, he kind of destroyed them. Bit of a lackluster year for Earnhardt so far. I'll take a look at the points in the after race 10. Oh, Jimmy Johnson. Unfortunate there. Jeff Burton wins at Talladega over Earnhardt. Man, Labonte and Jeff Gordon aren't doing so hot, I don't think. Yeah, so it's Jeff Burton now leading over Jarrett by 2 points. Labonte and Earnhardt are 6th and 7th, respectively. I guess he started 40th. I'm not sure. Place your bets when Jimmy Johnson will win a points race. I hope so. For his sake, I hope so. Labonte has won at California over Jeff Gordon. The class of 93 really kicking up dust now in that one. But he didn't dominate the race, though. Who did? Earnhardt dominated the race, but he ended up blowing up, I guess. I hate that feeling, really. I do. Whoops. Yeah, we could waste a full season. It's no big deal. Jimmy won't win a points race before GTA 6. Oh no. Oh man, even Mike Skinner's winning races. Even Mike Skinner's winning races, and Jimmy's just stuck here in 16th. Is Jimmy gonna win the All-Star again? No, that's the thing. Will he win the All-Star again? No, apparently not, but it's gonna be Labonte that wins the All-Star 2004. Alright, who will win the Coke 600? Not Mike Bliss, not myself, but Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon wins the Coke 600. He ended up winning 210 laps and got himself a max points day over Matt Kenseth, too. Interesting. Where did Jimmy finish? 12th. Okay. All right, who's going to win my home track at Dover? Jeff Byrne. Okay. Oh, Johnny Benson almost won it. Damn it. And Jeff Byrne just absolutely creamed everyone. All right, Michigan is not Kenny Wallace. Steve Park! He's done it, dude! Many years of trying! He's done it! Steve Park is a NASCAR Cup Series winner. What is his top 5? We have Kenseth, Ward Burton, Rusty, and Jeff Burton. Joe Nemechek 6th. Skinner 7th. Jimmy Johnson 9th. Stacy Compton 15th. Oh my goodness. How on earth, man? He's done it, dude, though. Jarrett's leading the points by 37, but I don't care about that. Steve Park is finally a NASCAR Winston Cup Point Series winner. He got robbed at that one Talladega race where he lost to Jeff Gordon, but he ended up winning this time. Congratulations, Steve. Congratulations. Alrighty. Steve Park ended up winning. That's cool. Alrighty, now it's Rusty Wallace winning again at Pocono. Jimmy Johnson ended up finishing 3rd, even though he qualified on pole. I forgot to take a look at the top 5 out of that. Whoops. Ron Fellows continues to be quite impressive anyway, because he's probably making the most starts. Dale Jarrett now has a 22-point lead over Stewart. Alright, Sonoma Valley time. Oh, we got 20 viewers now. Wow. Wow, I'm actually quite surprised. I don't think I've ever had this many people before. Dang it, Jimmy! He almost got him. Dang it. Labonte ends up winning over Jimmy Johnson. Go figure. Dang it. He ended up missing it just again. All right, Coke 600 time. Who's going to win it? No way! Oh, poor Jimmy again. He ended up finishing in 2nd. He only led 1 lap, though. Jeff Byrne ended up winning the most laps. So Matt Kenseth wins. I think this is the 2nd win of the year. I still remember when you got into the wall, Texas, and Jimmy Johnson died. Yeah, I apologize for that. That was something. That accident was. Labonte wins in New Hampshire. Back to being normal, I suppose. Who's going to win my home track at Pocono? Yeah, literally, literally, Jimmy Johnson's turning into Martin Truex Jr. of like the early years of his career, where he just can't seem to win a race for his life. Meanwhile, Labonte's just being friggin' Michael Schumacher right now. Chad Little almost gets a top 10. Despite winning 5 races, he only has a 94-point lead over Jeff Byrne, who's closing in behind. I was expecting Earnhardt to do a little bit better, to tell you the truth, but I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Oh my goodness, Labonte again. The domination of Labonte knows no bounds. It's finally starting to normal out a little bit. Kenny Wallace, you stink. Rusty Wallace wins at the Glen over Mike Skinner. What is it with Mike Skinner like doing like very well in the simulation? What the heck? Steve Park, I kind of figured he would finish well on a road course anyway. Labonte must be stopped. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. God damn it! Poor Jimmy once again. The poor guy just can't, the dude's turned into Sheldon Creed. The dude's turned into Sheldon Creed, my guy. I'm so sorry. That is not a term. That's not a thing you want to have. Oh my goodness, dude. Where is he at in points? Labonte has only a 29-point lead this time. He's 10th in points, but he has 5 top 5s already. He almost has the same amount of top 10, so he's definitely improving, right? So he just had a little bit of an off year. Jimmy's a Daniel Hemrick in the Cup Series, but here's the thing, though. Daniel Hemrick just isn't good. Hemrick isn't good, but yet he fluked his way to a championship in a JGR car. He still manages to be in a top ride somehow. Mark Martin wins the Sharpie 500. All right, Southern 500 time. And it's Labonte. Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna see this name quite a bit. How many wins is that now for Labonte? I want to know. He's 7 so far. You'll need about 7 more if you want to beat my record. Or 8 more, I should say. Jimmy will get a win when the big dogs start retiring. Yeah, you're right. Jimmy's crazy consistent where he's getting top 10s, just can't win. He's more like getting top 5s and can't win, apparently. Because it's Tony Stewart that's ending up winning the race here today. At Richmond. The game's gonna keep spamming at us that we keep not having any sponsors. Again, Jimmy just keeps getting in second. But, oh, Jimmy even led the most laps out of all that. Beat time with Dale Jarrett, apparently. Earnhardt ending up winning it today. I swear, if Jimmy gets, like, a better car than the 66, which he won't because you only get, like, 1 transfer and that's that. If he's, like, in the 4 or something, for some reason, when he was in the 4, he just completely destroyed everybody. Or at least that's one sim I did anyway. Rusty Wallace wins at Dover, my home track. Martinsville time. That's got to be more than 10 second place finishes at this rate. I mean, I kind of lost track, unfortunately, of how much he has. Jared ending up winning. He's getting top 5s, like out the wazoo. Like he's not horrible. That's the thing. And it's at the top level as well. It's not like the Truck Series where essentially a top 5 is essentially like you better be there in the top 5 or anything like that, or in the Xfinity Series anyway. This is the top level. Like we have guys like Labonte, Burt, Jarrett, Earnhardt that he's like racing against. Labonte has a 1-point lead over Burt. I just realized that. He's only 9th in points. He has almost the same amount of top 5s as he did in 2002. I mean, he's doing fine. He's just not getting the win. I mean, Haas Carter isn't exactly a race-winning team either, but yet he's just busting his ass. You gotta give him credit for where credit is due, right? Dale Jarrett. Oh my god, again. He can't win, dude. He can't win. Terry Labonte finishes 3rd. The dude can't win. He literally can't win. He just can't win, dude. That's so unfortunate. Labani ends up winning again. Oh, of course. Oh, actually, hold on. So now it's a 7-point gap, so it's getting really close. Labani's 8 wins to Jeff Burton's 3. Calling that he wins in 2006. I want to see it happen. I mean, at least he is finishing in second. Excuse me. I mean, Mike Skinner has more wins. I mean, that makes no sense. I mean, Skinner's doing really well for his sake. He's doing quite well. Well, to give him that, right? All right, so we have 3 races to go. We have a title fight here, so it's probably gonna be Labani, but Jeff Burton can probably get his second title. Oh, it's gonna be Labani most likely. It's not down and out yet. Down and out yet. It's probably gonna be most likely Ron Fellows and Mike Bliss. It's gonna be maybe getting a ride. Who knows? We have 53 people left. We're gonna try to get eliminate 3 different people anyway. 3 of these, or if we can get Stacey Compton to retire or something like that. Like right now, if Stacey Compton were to retire, it would go to the highest of these guys that don't have a ride. So in this case, it would be Ron Fellows. Labani has his locked unless he fumbles. That's true. Jarrett over Gordon. It looks like Jarrett's won the most laps led. Yeah, Labani finishes ahead of... Wait, did he not? No, he didn't. He finishes in 3rd. Okay. So we got the finale. 2004 finale. Labani looks like he has his locked up, unless he somehow chokes it. Like the Atlanta Falcons. Let's see. Will he choke? Or will he win title number 2? Survey says... Jeff Burton wins, but Labani finishes 4th, so he's going to win the championship. And he did it. Oh, he did everything he could, too. He led the most laps and everything. He did everything in his power. Alrighty, then. So, it looks like 2004 is all set and ready to go. It looks like... Oh, it might be Mike Bliss getting a ride. Interesting. So, it's either 3 retirements or... if we could get 2 guys to retire along with, I guess, a cup guy to retire. A 9-win season for Bobby Labonte. Back-to-back champs. He is scary in this mod, after all. Burton put up a hell of a fight, though. I will tell him that. He did put up a hell of a fight. His best season since 2001. Where he won the championship. Gordon, well, he's winning 1 race per year now. So I guess that's something for him. He's consistent. Jimmy, despite not winning, manages to claw his ass up to 6th. I mean, finishing in the top 5, 25% of the races, that's... And, yeah, that's a huge thumbs up in my book. I think that's a huge success in my book. Alright, so now we do the re-rolling of re-rollings. I did say this in the beginning of the stream that we will be doing a lot of re-rolling. So, here we go. What's going to come first? Well, we want to have the 9 to be the number we're going to replace after all. So, we load and we do it again. Nope. All right, so chat, I have a vote for you. Do you want to have Ron Fellows or Mike Bliss in the 9? All right, we got 2 for Fellows, 1 for Bliss, 3 for Fellows, 1 for Bliss, 4 for Fellows. That's all. It's a landslide so far. 5 against 2. So it's 5 for Fellows, 2 for Bliss. Any more votes? Any more votes? Any more votes? Any more votes? Go once. Go once. For Ron Fellows or Mike Bliss in the 9. Going once. Going twice. Any more votes? Any more votes? Any more votes at all? Any more votes at all? Last chance once again. Going thrice. Sold. For Ron Fellows in the 9, Mike Bliss is going to retire, along with Ricky Craven. Alrighty then. So we should have 50 cars now at this point. I think we are correct with that. Now, I'm going to make a quick F2 save. Hold on. And a quick F2 save. That's save state number 2. We're going to load back real quick and make sure I get my numbers correct. Do we have 50? Do we have 53? Yes, we do. So we're going to have 50 guys remaining. Alrighty, so it's going to be Ron Fellows in the 9 as a full-time driver. I thought Mike Bliss would take it, but I guess the game says otherwise. We're actually going to save our game real quick here. Just in case, like, something horribly happens, you know? Oh, yeah, because it's 2005, we got to do the Cars movie now. That's what we agreed upon. I think it was like a plane car, I guess. Oh, he had like shit all over. Yeah, like green and black or so. No, he had like a... Did he have like a yellow number? Didn't he have like a yellow... No. It just doesn't look right. Didn't he have like a black outline? So it was a yellow outline. Okay, I wasn't... I gotta make it a little bit more visible, though. I think that's fine. I think. Shit, I messed it up again. No! Keep messing this up. I think that's somewhat fine, but it's still hurting the eyes a little bit. But I guess that'll be fine. A black and yellow outline. Well, rip on that then. The game only allows me to have 2. The game only allows me to have like allow me to have that, so... Alright, Chick Hicks is ready to rock and roll. We need to sign new members again, because of course we do. You know what? We're going to say yes to all of them for now. Okay, then. Dynaco's all mine. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Daytona 500 winner is going to be... How will Ron Fellows do in the 9? I'm not sure, actually. It's going to be Dale Earnhardt winning yet another Daytona 500. I think this is his third career 500 now. Ron Fellows ends up in 17th and a 9. We have 50 total drivers remaining. We're off to a good start. We just need to get Carl Long to retire, and I think we're good. Oh, Ron Fellows had a horrible race, it looks like. He DNF'd. Jared ends up winning at North Carolina. The big question is, like, if Earnhardt's going to win the 8th championship, who's going to take over to 3? That's who I'm wondering. Wait, it was a white number. Oh, I guess I missed that one. It was a white number, black outline, then a yellow outline. Yeah, we can only have, like, one option for outlines. That's why it kind of looks like crap. And unfortunately, I'm not going to bother making a quick paint scheme for this right now. Ron Fellows ends up finishing 3rd in the 9 car at Las Vegas. Really nice. He started 38th and ended up finishing 3rd. What a great comeback drive. He's going to win a race before Jimmy Johnson, most likely. We still have 16 people here. It's 9:13 at night. I'm very happy about that. Jeff Gordon wins at Atlanta, but Ron Fellows finishes 3rd. For Melling Racing had a great signing, it looks like here. Ron Fellows finishes in 3rd at Atlanta. Jeff Gordon wins. Did he dominate the race? No. Who led the most laps? Tony Stork did. All right, so for Jeff's first win, it looks like there. I don't think Chick Hicks has caused any big ones yet, but I'm pretty sure he will. Oh, he caused a big one here. Look, not quite. He did take out, let's just say Dale, like Chick Hicks took out like all the people here, and he finishes in last. Who wins this race? Ricky Rudd did. Okay, sure. We'll leave it at that. Robert Presley at top 15. Let's see where he's at in the points, actually. Let's see how well he's doing. So it's Ricky Rudd, your early point leader. And Ron Fellows is, you know what, 12th place. You know what, that's fine. I think that's fair, 12th place. I think that's fine for him. And actually, I can actually agree with Ron Fellows being actually good in this mod. I actually did, like, one test thing with once before, and Ron Fellows actually took the 3-car one time. And he shreds. Ron Fellows actually shreds. I will say that. Like, he's not Jeff Green level, but he's definitely, like, he could shred. Tony Stewart ends up winning. Nothing interesting to report there. Earnhardt wins over Kenseth. Ron Fellows finishes in 6th. He's doing quite well. How have I not done 72 races yet? They're still paying me, I think. I think they're still paying me. Again with Jimmy Johnson finishing in 2nd, dude. Come on. Dang it, man. Dang it. We have over $18 million. I gotta spend something. Well, we got 4 races left before I can. That's the closest Jimmy has been. Well, he's definitely finished 2nd before. Ron Fellows finishes 2nd at Talladega. Bobby Labonte ends up winning, though. Wait, what? Ron Fellows led... Oh, he led 50. I thought I saw 23 laps for a second. I was like, wait, what? How do you lead 23 laps? In terms of margin. Oh, okay. Kidoki. Auto Club time. Yeah, Ron Fellows is definitely shredding. In terms of, like, where the 9 car is supposed to be finishing, he's shredding. Steve Park over Joe Nemechek. Steve Park wins again, dude. Ron Fellows finishes 8th. Oh, my goodness. As of right now, Casey Atwood might get a ride. And yeah, it's confirmed there's 50 drivers left. That's cool. Yeah, only a 15-point lead between Labonte and Rudd. Earnhardt Sr. is trying to get himself along the way. Steve Park is, of course, doing fine. He has a back-to-back seasons with a win. We still have $19 million. We gotta spend that. I don't think it'll happen because he's in the number 9 car, but I would like to see it happen too. Jeff Gordon wins at Richmond. Where did Ron Fellows finish? Okay, just outside the top 10. All right, All-Star. Yeah, that's right, baby. Dynaco's all mines in the All-Star race. How will he do? 19th. I figured as much. Earnhardt is the All-Star winner. Ron Fellows, I guess, must have won the Open. I forgot to see who won the Jackpot 5 last season. All right, who's going to win the 600? Not Ron Fellows, but Dale Jarrett. Rather unfortunate stuff there, it seems. I think Ron Fellows will definitely win, like, maybe a couple races in the 9. Jeff Gordon now has another win, this time at Dover. Ron Fellows almost gets a top 10 again. How are my back markers doing? Looks like Casey Atwood might get himself a ride. Maybe. So now it's Labonte over Earnhardt, as it was supposed to be anyway. 51 points is the gap. Gordon now has 3 wins. There is his top 5s apparently. How much left do we have in the sponsorship? Like 2 races, finally. We literally have $18 million and have no way to spend it. Labonte over Earnhardt, as expected. Chick just wants the Dynaco deal. Yeah, that's true. I mean, could you blame him if, you know, he's trying to get that STP? We could kind of make that happen. You know, we could kind of make that happen. Ricky Rudd wins at Pocono. We could kind of make that happen. Not yet, though, but we could kind of make that happen. We could definitely make it happen. Rusty wins over Labonte over Earnhardt. Ron did not do as he was supposed to do on a road course. He finishes 19th. Earnhardt wins at Daytona as expected. All right, who wins? Oh, wait, I forgot to check the points because it's past halfway. Jeff Burton. Oh, it's the Burton brothers. The Mayor and Wood. The Burton brothers sweep. Okay, so it's a tight points race, actually. It's a really tight point race between Labonte and Earnhardt. It's actually close. Earnhardt's still looking for title number 8. Apparently, that's Jeff Burton's first win of the year. So how is Ron doing? Okay, 15th. You have to admit, it's actually not terrible, right? For like the Melling card, like the number 9 Melling car, he's not terrible. Why do I say what in that accent? I don't know, because I think it's a callback to Kamikaze anyway. I know it's Ward. All right, who wins in my Pocono Mountain? Earnhardt does. Ron Fellows finishes 3rd after starting in 39th. Dude, this guy just gets the Hard Charger Award. Like, he just doesn't care. Like, yeah, sure, let me pass all those cars. Thank you very much. Who will kiss the bricks this time? In 2005. And Jeff Burton wins again. All right. Jimmy's still trying to get himself his first win. It's not going so well, but he'll get there. How did we finish 23rd? How on earth did we finish 23rd? Chick Hicks has finished 23rd. The Hostile Takeover Bank team has finished 23rd, dude. I forgot to change the team name. You're right. Shit. You know what? Because of... Oh, it's Jeff Gordon that wins at a road course. Well, at least that makes sense this time. But we finished 23rd. Did we finish ahead of Ron Fellows? We did. We finished ahead of Ron Fellows on a road course. But they all finished in the same lap. You know what? Hold on a second. You know what? Because of that... Because of that... Because of that... Because of that... Dynaco's all his! I gotta find a way to make it somewhat penny blue. No. Dynaco's all his! Yes, Dynaco is all his. Let's go, Team Dynaco for Chick Hicks. Let's go, dude. The Team Dynaco. He earned it after that 23rd place finish. Let's go. Rusty Wallace wins over Steve Park. God damn it. Ron Fellows is just continuing to do pretty well, I think. Oh my goodness. That was funny as sin. I'm sorry. I had to do that. He finishes 35th over Scott Pruitt. Jeff Burton wins at the Sharpie 500. Who will win at Darlington? The Southern 500 winner of 2005 is... Oh, not Earnhardt, apparently. Oh, that's big. That's big right there. I kind of just messed up, I think, Earnhardt quite a bit. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Labonte's the new point leader now because of that. Not a good way to go on that one for Earnhardt. Oof. Yeah, Labonte. Ooh boy. Ooh boy, Labonte. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I think Earnhardt just took himself out. Ron Fellows is now in 5th. Yeah, how bad did he shoot himself in the foot this time? Oh, big time. Yeah, he's not even in second anymore. It's Jarrett now in second. Anyone win Jackpot 5? Oh, 3 people did. We get to go to Talladega. So it's Jarrett winning both two No Bull 5 races, and Labonte won a No Bull 5 race. Okay. Jimmy Spence, the Haas Carter team has 7 poles combined. Labonte is basically doing the Jimmy Johnson strat each season: win early, ride around, then get hot in the final 10 races. You know, that makes sense. Rusty over Jeff Gordon at Dover. Labonte finishes 3rd. He's going to continue to pull away from both Earnhardt and Jarrett, it looks like. Excuse me about that. Sorry about that. Had a piece of something on my throat there. Ended up finishing 35th. Chick Hicks did. Oh, Jared DNF this time. But it's Rusty Wallace over Jeff Gordon and Ricky Rudd. Labonte finishes 5th, however, and Ron Fellow is continuing to get good top 10s after starting in the back. It's so Dover. I agree. I think at this point, it might be Dover at this point. Yeah, Labonte winning again. At this point, he's probably going to win 8 titles in a row. I kind of expected that, to tell you the truth, because the 18 car is just so good. That's why I try to keep Jeff Green away from that. Looks like Casey Atwood might be getting the ride here. They might retire Newman at this rate, actually, because of the way he's been performing. Wait, hold on a second. Is it his rookie year? Yeah, it's still rookie season for Newman, so it can still work. EA Sports 500 time. The No Bull 5 race at Talladega. Is there a winner? Well, Earnhardt wins. Ron Fellows finishes 5th. Jimmy's still trying his best to get himself a race win, like a points-paying win. And, wow, four of the 5 people are No Bull 5 winners. Wow. All right, that's cool, actually. A lot of money being shuffled around, I'll tell you that much. 4 races left in the championship. In 2005. Oof for Jeff Gordon. And Labonte gets another win over Kenseth. Fellows finishes 7th. Dale Jr. has not gotten a single win. Unfortunately, Dale Jr. is not really that great in this mod. Not sure why, but he's not really that good. Oh my god, it is over. It's so over. Labonte's gonna be a 3-time champion. There's nothing anyone can do about it. It's so over. It is so over for the 2005 championship. Earnhardt can win all the races he wants, and Ron Fellow is just continuing to just do good in that 9 car. He's not leading any laps I've seen, but he's definitely clawing his way up. Did he even lead any laps this season? Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, oh my god, Labonte has led over 2,000 laps. Okay, Ron Fellows has actually led 53 laps, so it's not terrible. We led 24 laps somehow. We led more laps than like half the field, apparently. Combined, which makes no sense. Dale Jr. fell off a cliff after the Cook 600 in 2000, and the mod reflects that. Ah, that's a shame. Labonte over Skinner, but yet, as we say that, Earnhardt Jr. finishes in 4th. We already know that Labonte's going to be the 2005 champion, because he's just that damn powerful in this mod. Can he get one more for the road? Oh my goodness! Ron Fellows! He's done it! He's done it, dude! Are you kidding me? He destroyed the field! Ronnie has done it in the number 9 for Melling Racing. Oh my goodness. He's done it, dude. He's done it. He's gotten the win before Jimmy Johnson. What the hell? Poor Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. We gotta save the career mode real quick before I mess this up. Okay, before I mess this up. All right, that was great. So Casey Atwood's probably gonna get a ride. Who knows? Labonte just once again just destroys everyone. 3-time champion in a row. This guy is like Cal Yarbrough, for crying out loud. Earnhardt with 99 wins is still trying to get his 8th title. He finishes 11th in points though, dude. Like this is like definitely respectable anyway. I know his rookie season says 2004, but like this is a hell of a like first full-time year, really. I think it's really cool. Jimmy is falling off a cliff. He's 17th in points, despite getting 7 top 5s though. What is his average finish at? 15.4. Skinner's is 15.3. So what are the average finishes for Earnhardt then? 8.4, and this one is, oh my god, 5.5. Yeah, no shit, you deserve the title. So Kyle Petty gets 5 polls again. We have 19 people that got a poll. 19 polls. It's crazy. And Haas Carter just only knows how to make qualifying setups, apparently. Yeah, he moved up to 10th in the laps led because of that win in Atlanta. Incredible stuff. Okay, well, 2006 is over. By the time I start re-rolling, I need you all to think of somebody for 2007. Because we're not gonna do 2007 with cars or anything like that. So start thinking of new people. Unfortunately, the Czech era is over. So as I re-roll and figure out who's gonna be whatever, think of a new driver for 2007. Okay, so we can say that Scott Pruitt can retire. That's good news there. So we have 50 people. We're gonna go back re-rolling, of course. You're gonna, as I said before, for those who are new to the stream, I'm gonna be re-rolling to figure out which one I kind of want. Oh shit. So there's hints that Scott Pruitt and Dale Sr. can retire, apparently. We'll keep that one for now. For now, we'll keep that one. Kurt Busch is unfortunately in this mod, so we're gonna say no to Kurt Busch. No. Not giving me much to play with here. Come on, man. Ah! What does this one say? Oh, it's just that. Okay. Okay, so... so what do y'all think? Do y'all think you want to put Casey Atwood in a 32? Just want to get like a sign of votes before I'm looking at this over. That's all. So we got 2 for yes for Casey Atwood in the 32. Four for yes. And that's 5 for yes. So I'm going to say, all right. So that means we're gonna have to figure out who are gonna be the 43 numbers here, because Michael Rich and Marcus Auto Racing is not gonna be there. So Casey Atwood's gonna be in the new Tide ride. So Boris said, and Michael Rich is gonna retire. So it's gonna be 47 cars left now. I think that's 47 left. Yeah, there'll be 47 now. So Atwood's going to be in the 32 car now. That'll be the big change. All right, so let's see. We have Matt Hart, Jeff Jordan. I guess not that many names for 2007. All right, I'm gonna need a new name for this year. I know we see Matt Hart, Jeff Jordan, Rick Gunther. Can you add Brad? I mean, we could do Brad. I just want to see what other people want to say though too. We could do we could probably do Brad Keselowski. We could. Oh, sure thing, Kyle. Sure. Brad was. I always kept calling him that as a little kid. To tell you the truth. Wow. Wazowski. I always called him Brad Wazowski. I actually always called him Brad Wazowski. So we gotta make there's gotta be a thing for that out there, right? There's like a Brad Mike Wazowski meme. Let's see if I can actually spell his name correctly. Let's see. Did I spell the name correct? Let's see. Wazowski. Yep, I got it right. Cool. You play on PlayStation at all? I used to. I used to play on PlayStation quite a bit. Well, we gotta put Monsters Inc. as a team name. We have to. Wait, is it Monster Incorporated or is it it has to be Monsters, right? Yeah, it's Monsters Incorporated. Okay. I go back, put my pop-out chat back up. There we go. Let's go. Let me know if you ever want to run a Heat 5 League race. Yeah, I haven't played Heat 5 in I don't even know how long, dude. I don't have the time. That's the thing. I'm kind of always online with my friends, either doing this or I just some nights I just want to chill or whatever, because I know these 25% races take a long time to make, you know. I think that's the appropriate shade for Michael Wazowski. I don't know his course is gonna look different. What would his number be? I think 82, right? Would 82 work out really well? Do you think 82 would work for Brad or Mike Wazowski anyway? Or would something be 53? Well, we just did 86 for the last few years already because of Chick Hicks. Now, the reason why I was thinking 82 is because Brad Keselowski's number was 2. I know a 6 maybe because of you know, Brad Wazowski owns Brad Keselowski owns the RFK, so I could see a case for 86 again. Technically, he would be a Hendrick driver at this point, right? He would be the 25 car. But I don't want to be I don't want to do a triple-digit number. I mean, we could do a triple-digit number, but I don't know if I want to do that. All right, do we have votes on 82? Do we have an 82 in the chat? We see one. All right, we see 2 on the 82. Yep, on the throwback. 162. I don't know if I want to do a triple digit. I might, but no. All right, we got a 4 on the 82. I think that's good enough for me. Brad Wazowski is in the Daytona 500, boys. Let's go. 2006. We're going to save the career mode real quick here before I mess anything up. We need to sign new team members. Of course we will. You know what? We'll sign all the positions. Sure. Alrighty, boys and girls. We're in the 2006 season now. Who's going to win the Daytona 500? Well, we're going to find out. Could it be Brad Wazowski? No, he finished his 39th. Casey Atwood unfortunately DNF'd in his first race. So it's Bobby Labonte winning again. Of course it is. Oh, man. Oh, man. I guess, Fellows had a horrible race. Oh, dear. Stewart over Gordon at Rockingham, it looks like. Casey Atwood gets a top 10. That's nice. Rooting for Dale Jarrett, hoping he wins the title. He can. I think he can do it. I think he's going to be able to do one. Mark Martin ends up winning at Las Vegas. Chad Little gets himself a top 10. Not a good race for Atwood. Earnhardt wins over Ward Burton and Jimmy Johnson once again, just still not able to get himself a race win. He's trying, dude. He's trying. And Atwood is finishing 26th. Is the 66 boosted into mod? I don't think so. I just think Jimmy Johnson's just that good. Unfortunately, he's just not like winning a race as he should. The 66 was driven by Darrell Waltrip before he got replaced in 2002. Okay, who's the early point leader? We're somehow ahead of Rick Mast. Earnhardt's the early point leader with Labonte nowhere in sight. Yeah, he's 10th. He's nowhere in sight. Bit of a fall off there. So the early lead goes to Earnhardt. Could he finally get that elusive 8th title? Well, Labonte wins the second race of the season. Labonte will be there with 10 races to go. Yeah, that's true. He's just giving the field a head start before he just turns on the jets. Oh, fuck. See? 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 Johnny Benson, damn it, dude. Dang it. I mean, Atwood is just struggling in that 32 car right now. He's trying, dude. He's trying. The problem is, it's gonna be like Labonte, I think, for like 7 years. Then whoever gets the 18 car is gonna be hopefully not Jeff Green. Hopefully not Jeff Green. I really don't want him in that car because he'll just destroy everyone. Oh, Ron Fellows comes home in second. Ah, man. Dang it. Kevin Harvick is in the mod, yes. He is in the mod. He usually, like, reappears after after like the bringing it back down to like 43 cars, like the people he'll start showing up then. Oh, Labonte DNF'd. Ward Burton has done it. Ward Burton wins in California. Ward Burton has done it, dude. Someone tell Kamikaze. Someone tell him he's won a race. He's done it. Someone grab him by the ear and just tell him that this man has won a race. Not Casey Mears, but Ward Burton. That's his first win since 2000. Where I think Ward had like won a race because I think I DNF'd in my rookie season and he ended up winning. So this is his first win. Ward did it, dude. He did it. Senior fell back to 7th. He has 100 wins. He's got himself his 100th win. Where'd he get his 100th win at? He's won it at Atlanta. Okay. The older boy has done it. Okay. All right. Richmond says Labonte wins again. Jimmy still can't win. Atwood finishes 17th. Brad Wazowski in the All-Star race. He ends up 14th, actually. Jarrett wins the All-Star. Jeff, your older brother, has done it. Yeah. Cats did. Yeah, steer loader. We finished 39th. Labonte wins the Coke 600. Atwood could. I don't think he's like gotten that many top 10s in the 32 car. He's trying though. At least he's in the mod, right? At least he's in this, right? Labonte is still winning, of course. How many wins is that for Labonte, like in general? But he's not the point leader though. He has 46 wins in his entire career. Dude has won 3 championships in a row. He's trying to look for 4 in a row. Oh, we actually finished last for like the first time ever. Oh, Terry Labonte! Scary Terry is the one that's done it. Scary Terry! He's done it! Terry Labonte, Texas Terry! He's done it! He's won it! Always won, dude! He's done it! He only led 6 laps over the dominant Ricky Rudd. Terry Labonte ends up winning. Schrader ends up in 6th. Oh my goodness, he's done it. Where is he at in points? Terry is 12th in points. His first win since 1999. A long hiatus. All it took was for Brad Michael Wazowski to end up showing up here. Brad Wazowski to show up. Kevin Grubb is still in this career mode somehow. He's did it too! Jimmy Johnson's done it! He's done it, dude! He's finally won it! He finally won a points paid race! He finally did it! He only led 11 laps! Jarrett ended up dominating the race, but it was Jimmy Johnson! Finally getting his first win! He did it before GTA 6! He did it! Bill Elliott 4th! I didn't even notice that! Ron Fellows ends up in 7th! All the emotions I'm giving. Wow, dude. He's done it. Where is he at in points? He is nowhere to be seen, but he's got himself the win, dude. 5 years of trying, 5 years of frustration. Sorry, 6 years of trying, 6 years of frustration. But wait, 1, 2, 3, no, 4. Yeah, I guess it's 5 years of trying, but he finally got one. He finally got one, dude. He's got it. I'm happy for him. That's awesome. Sonoma Valley time. Who will drink the wine? It's not Ron Fellows, but Ricky Rudd, but John Andretti finishing third. That's like his best finish of the whole sim. Atwood finally showing up to play. Dale Jarrett and Jimmy Johnson to Brad Keselowski. Wow, that was so cool. Wazowski finishes 39th. Earnhardt wins over... Scary Terry almost got himself a multi-win season. Yeah. Oh, Scary Terry led the most laps, too. Holy crap. Ron Fellows is finally starting to show back up. I guess he got a little slap in the face with Melling, huh? Oh, poor Jimmy once again. And oh, God, no. Jeff Gordon, look away. Bobby Labonte wins with Ward Burton. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. All right. Because we're halfway in the points now, it's Ricky Rudd actually doing a great job at holding off Labonte. Could he win a title? Finally. I mean, it's only halfway. It's only halfway, guys. We're not done. But it could... Oh, shit. See? I should not have opened my mouth. I apologize. Steve Park's done it again! His second win! Over Jimmy Johnson! Ron Fellows 5th! Steve Park wins it! And Schrader gets a top 10! This is Steve Park's second win, I think. Where is he at in points? I'm sorry, third win. I thought it was his second, but now he's like winning like one race per year, and I'm okay with that. That's insane, dude. That's insane. Oh, well, shit for Atwood. It's about fucking time you've done something, Kenny. Jesus Christ, 4th place in the Brickyard. It's about time he's done something. You're finally making my 55 car actually somewhat useful. I already have an idea who I want as if Kenny Wallace retires, who I want in that ride, by the way. It's not going to be Jeff Green, sadly enough. Yes, I was being biased and trying to get Jeff Green to take over that number. 55 is my racing number, and of course I'm going to be biased against it. And now it's back to you sucking. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Whoa! Awesome Bill from Dawsonville! Whoa, dude! He's done it! What is going on this season? He ended up winning the most laps along with Steve Park! Whoa, dude! Awesome Bill from Dawsonville gets the win, and Ron Fellows finally showing that he's a road course ringer. Atwood finishes 11th. Dude, what the hell? Where are you at in points? Bill Elliott, his first win of the playthrough since 2000, where I absolutely DNF'd as well. But before that, it was 1994 since his last win. Dear God, dude. I don't know what it is. It's Brad Wazowski working wonders, man. It's fucking Michael Wazowski, like just bringing out like the weirdest winners. Now he's back to being 42nd. Mark Martin wins at Michigan. Mark Martin wins at Ford's home turf. We only have $13 million to work with this. Brad Wazowski's able to transcend time, apparently. I don't understand, dude. I don't even know. Ron Fellows, unfortunately, DNFs looks like here, along with Jeff Burton. Earnhardt wins over Rusty, over the Labonte brothers. Good God, man. Just good God. Yeah, it's Labonte back up on top now with 7 wins. Earnhardt has now 102 wins in this entire career. Jimmy, despite winning one race, oh wait, how old was Bill Elliott? I don't even know. Let's take a look. So it's 55. I think he's 56. No, he'll still be 55 years old at this time. It's just, it's not October yet. He's 55 and he's still racing. Bill Elliott's still 55 years old and striving, dude. He's gonna be running with Chase soon, but Chase isn't even in this mod, sadly enough. And it's Labonte back to winning over Kenseth. Atwood gets a top 10. Oof, not a good day for the replacement drivers as Bobby Labonte ends up winning again. Oh man, what is Fellows having an off time? Jeff Gordon wins again, this time over Ward Burton. It seemed like Ward Burton or Jeff Burton always seemed like get like a second or third place finish at New Hampshire for some reason. It's either one of the Burton brothers that does it. That is what I have been noticing. Dale Jarrett over Ricky Wallace. Rusty Wallace. Ron Fellows gets a 6th place finish. All right, Earnhardt over Jarrett over Steve Park, Labonte, and Jeff Burton. Okay, Ron Fellows gets a top 10. I think at this point we can just get everything up to like level 4, not to the max, but like to like level 4, I guess. We can just do it that way. I guess it's no big deal. I don't want to make the car too overpowered for the final season though. That's the thing I'm worried about. Like, I want to do upgrades, yes, but I don't want to do too much. After all, I gotta figure out how to stop myself from winning, like, every race known to mankind, too. Earnhardt over Schrader. Schrader ends up in 2nd. Damn. Rusty over Earnhardt over the Labonte brothers. Terry's been having a quietly good year. I just happened to notice that. Like, Terry's having a quiet, good year. Like, I see him, like, every now and then. Yeah, he's 8th in points. Look at him. He's 8th in points, dude. 16 top 10s. His average finish is 12th. He's doing really good, dude. For his standards, I think he's doing quite well. All right, who's winning Rockingham? That's what I want to know. Not Jimmy has done it again. All right, good for him. Jimmy Johnson ends up winning the Rock. He ended up not dominating. That would mean that honor goes to Jeff Burton, but Jimmy has done it again. Where's Michael when you need him? Michael, I think it's Merck something. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that does the Jimmy. That one. All right, do we even have a title fight? I didn't even look at that. No. No, we don't. Of course we don't. Yeah, Mercs. That's what I was thinking of. And no, we don't have a title fight. We don't have a title fight. We do not have a title fight. Why did I think we had a title fight? Oh, Ronnie has gotten 2nd over behind Tony Stewart. Oh, damn. Jerry Nadeau a top 10. Labonte is nowhere to be seen? Did I miss him? Yeah, I did. He finished 4th. I think we need to chase now. Oh, God. Oh, God, dude. Who wins at Homestead? Rusty over Earnhardt over Ron Fellows. Yeah, it's not even close. Labonte now 4 in a row in the year. Earnhardt just seems to not be able to get himself a championship, no matter how hard he tries. That is rather sad. I did kind of warn you all that Labonte is going to be like the biggest guy to beat. Yeah, and he got one more from the road. Alrighty then, that's a interesting 2006 season, isn't it? Yeah, Labonte wins again over Earnhardt. He has a 10-win year. Dear God, dude, stop. Dude, stop. Chill. Earnhardt has 104 wins in total. I think Jimmy Johnson has got 2 wins now. His first 2 wins of his career. Scary Terry almost ended up getting 2 wins. How many winners do we even have? So our race winners this year are Labonte, Earnhardt, Rusty, Stewart, Ricky Rudd, Martin, Jimmy Johnson, Steve Park, Terry Labonte, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott, Ward Burton, Jeff Burton. 14 winners. Yeah, the 18's overpowered. That's the thing I was worried about. So we're going to save the career mode real quick. And do a lot of re-rolling, because that's what we're going to be doing. Y'all knew this was coming. There's going to be a lot of re-rolling. So. I need like 3 drivers to take over. Wait, hold on a second before we go any further. So it'd be 47 left now. My throat. I like how the news in the in-game would probably be like breaking news 3 years in, and a man in a coma and avoiding a title drinks a wine glass for another 5 years. Yeah. I kind of don't want Newman to retire, really. It's kind of being mean to me right now. I don't like that. Oh, no, nothing different there. It's probably going to be the case where I kind of want Andy Houston into 3, I guess, but wait. Shit. Oh, come on. Help me out here. Stop making... Don't have the 85 have somebody. Come on. I'm being trolled by this right now. Come on now. I don't... See, I don't want... like, this is fine, but I don't want Newman to be out of a ride, dude. I kind of want to put Newman in some way in this. So, I'm trying to... I mean, right now, I kind of have what I want, where I guess the 3 is going to retire, because he always seems to be wanting to retire anyway. But I was hoping to get, like, more guys to, like, essentially be out of it. But I think we could just get... I think we could just take this and move along, really, if you really want. We could have Andy Houston to 3, and, I guess give, like, Newman and other people, like, another chance to try to, get a ride at this point. What are y'all thinking, chat? You comfortable with just only, Andy Houston and Musgrave retire... Like, Musgrave retiring and Houston taking over to 3? Because Earnhardt is pretty much going to retire almost every time I re-roll it. I think Dale has seen enough coming up short. I agree, really. So I was hoping to get, like, Carl Long or somebody else like that to retire. So, yeah, Andy Houston into 3. Now, he has a win before. He has a win before. For those who've watched Season 1 of my career mode, he is a race winner. He is a race winner, believe it or not. So, yeah, we would be here forever. That is the only problem. This is why I said I split this off into 2 parts. Might as well put Mike Dillon into 3. Yeah, we're going to take Andy Houston with the 3 and Musgrave out and move along. That should be 45 cars now, I think. So I'm gonna save this save state here. Just count my cars real quick. So we would have, yeah, Houston going, Musgrave going. So that'll be 45 cars. Oh shit, we're gonna have like we're gonna have, I think. Oh geez. There's still time though. Yeah, we're gonna take this and going on. So we have 45 cars left. We're gonna take Andy Houston to the 3 and move along. He is Teresa's cousin. Dale would give him a ride. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What have I done? What have we done, chat? What have we done? What have I done? Why have the gods say to have Andy Houston to the 3? Oh lord. The funny thing is, like, one time I did, like, a fake speedrun of this, or a fake sim-through, Carl Long actually did take over to 3. Yeah, Brad Wazowski is... We're actually going to give Brad Wazowski yet another year because of how the fuckery has been a part of this whole career mode so far. In 2006 was just dumb. So Andy Houston to the 3. Here we go, boys. How are we going to do? Brad Wazowski has messed up the timeline. Will Andy Houston get himself a victory lane again? For like the first time in 7 years. Survey says no, because it's Labani. Where did Andy finish? 15th. Oh my lord. Uh-huh, yeah, I see that too. Harvick and Johnson take it over? Yeah. See, the sooner we get, like, rid of all, like, the other, like, part-time guys, sooner, like, people like Kurt Busch, Jason Leffler would also be a part of it, too. Jeff Green would come in. And I think, Harvick as well. Johnny Benson, yes! Johnny Benson dub! Yes, at Las Vegas! Labonte probably dominated the whole race, but I don't care. Johnny Benson who gets a dub. Let's go, dude. Let's go. He's done it again. I am okay with this. Ron Fellows has only gotten 1 win this entire thing, and he's still, like, unfortunately not doing that much afterwards. Oh my god, Ron, please. Jarrett wins. Johnny Benson second. Oh my god. Where's Johnny in points? I need to see after Darlington. Oh, my throat actually is kind of starting to get a little sore because of all the excitement I've had. All right, Tony Stewart gets himself a dub. Casey Atwood top 10. Andy Houston. It's like kind of like RCR and Cup right now. It's just absolute mid. It's just mid. All right, where are we at in point standing wise with everybody? Labonte still is leading the championship. No big surprise. Over Jarrett this time. Johnny Benson's up at the 5th. I'm okay with that. Andy Houston 17th in points. Not a single top 10. Hey, how you doing, my good sir? Oh boy. Rusty wins over Jeff Burton at Bristol. Andy Houston finally gets himself a top 10. Oh, Atwood. Oh my god, he's done it again. Ron Fellows gets his second career win. Oh my goodness. He's done it again. Ron Fellows' second career win, this time at Texas. He climbed from 36, dude. Ronnie over Jimmy. Dear Lord. I'm just curious now. Where is he at? Ron is not even in the top 20 in points? Dang. This is only top 5. And it's back to Bobby. We had fun, and now it's back to this. Shit. Kevin Grubb has not done anything in that 60 car, by the way. He's been in there since, I think, season 3. Oh, poor Jimmy. Oh my god, Johnny Benson has a multi-win season. Let's fucking go, guys. I think this is his first ever multi-win season. Yeah, this is his first multi-win season. This has to be. Let's go. Johnny, be good. Oh, Johnny, be good. Johnny, be quick. Let's go. That's dude. That's dude. It's Talladega, so I can see that happening. And Kenny, you suck. Rusty over Tony over Labonte. All right, and I'll give it credit where credit is due. Andy Houston is starting to get a little bit better. He climbed from last to 7th and led a good amount of laps. He's getting better. Andy Houston's getting better. Labonte over Jeff Gordon. The class of 93 once again. All right, All-Star break time. We're in the All-Star essentially every year. Oh, wow. Andy Houston did not do very well. And it's Labonte again, of course. All right, how's the point standings looking after the All-Star break? So Newman looks like he's going for a ride. I think he's just competing with Carl Long at this point, which I'm pretty sure Newman's gonna get, hopefully. Yeah, is it only 45? Yeah, it's 45. So at this point, it's gonna be probably the 60 and the 41 are gonna be here still. That's fine. Joe Bessie Racing, and I guess what's the other one for Jason Jarrett? Larry Hedrick. You know, that's fine. That's fine. How many championships does Bobby have? 4. He's won every single one of the sim through so far. He just can't be stopped. There's nobody stopping Bobby Labonte, as I expected. Nobody's stopping him. Nobody's stopping him. You can only hope to contain him. You can't stop him, dude. Dude's gonna be a 7-time champion before we even get back from our coma. Oh, DEI finished 5th and 6th. That's nice. All right, who wins at my home track in Dover? It's already 10:15 at night. And just think I gotta do this again tomorrow. Ah, gee. What have I signed up for, guys? What have I signed up for? What have I signed up for? That's fine. I like doing this, though. All right, Jared over Terry Labonte, who is still going strong, even though Jared just completely destroyed the field. Mayfield gets himself a top 5. That's the first time in, like, forever. For the first time in forever, Bobby Labonte has won a race. We all know that's not true. All right. Labonte at Sonoma. Andy Houston gets a top 5, though. Ron Fellows gets a top 10. Andy Houston finishes last. Oh, did both? Oh, I thought both RCR finishes last. Jerry Nadeau top 5. That's cool. Jared ends up winning this one. And Labonte ends up winning it again. Dang it. What are we looking like in the points now? Bruh. Oh, the engine and chassis are going to stay worn out for good. Like, we're not even going to bother, like, repairing them. We're going to finish last anyway. Damn, what a horrible year for Jimmy Johnson. What the heck happened here? He's down to 18th in points. And, of course, no big surprise of who's leading the points. I think the condition can only go back to, like, as far as 50, and that's that. Tony Stewart ends up winning again. Jeff Byrne wins at Watkins Glen. Bill Elliott gets himself a top 5. That's the first time I've seen Kenny Irwin's name in here, actually. Okay, Labonte wins again over at Michigan. I think my stream's cutting in and out. I'm just looking at the little marker that's there. Oh my god, he's done it again. Jimmy gets his 3rd career win. He absolutely thrashed the field, too. Jimmy Johnson thrashes the field at Bristol. I think that's his 3rd career win. Where is he at in points? He hadn't moved up, right? Yeah. 3rd career win. Jimmy's got it done in the Haas Carter car. Ronnie has done it again! Ronnie at Darlington, he wins the Southern 500! The Canadianator has gotten it done at Darlington! Damn, son! Wow! Ronnie has done it again! And Chad Little gets a top 10. What the hell? Ronnie's first, like, win since 2005. He's got 2 wins this year. He's getting better. All right, now it's back to somewhat normality here. Tony Stewart wins over Rusty Wallace. maybe someday that Andy Houston will actually step up to the plate, or Casey Atwood. Oh, well, that stinks. Bobby Labonte wins again. I think it's might as well time for us to check the point standings, see if there's any hope for a title. Not really. Rusty Wallace is in second. Labonte's gonna win 5 championships in a row. Dear Lord, guys. He's gonna win 5 in a row. Fucking Christ. Yeah, Bobby's gonna probably win 8 in a row and say, screw you guys, I'm going home. Dale Jarrett wins over Rusty Wallace. Labonte finishes 4th because he's a god. Kevin Grubb finally gets himself a good finish. The 60 car. Jesus Christ, Bobby, stop. Please, please, I'm saying this as a friend. Please stop. I'm only saying this as a friend, though. Please stop. Jeff Burton over Ward. The Burton brothers get it done again. Really nice stuff there. Robert Presley has a decent finish. I think I need to get myself a drink after this season. Throat's really starting to hurt. Jeff Gordon gets one at Talladega. I think this is like his first win, like, I don't even know how long. It was after this season NASCAR decided to implement the Final Four system due to Bobby Labonte's dominance for 5 seasons in a row. Oh my god. The 2004 Final Four is non-existent for Bobby Labonte. No, there is no stopping this man. There is no stopping this man. There is no stopping him. Ward Burton gets it done at Rockingham. Nice. Mike Skinner second place as well. That's cool. I like that. Is there any hope now or no? Okay. Make that 5-time champion, Bobby Labonte. 5 in a row. He's like Jimmy Johnson in this universe, apparently. 5 championships in a fucking row, dude. Yeah, you can't stop him. You can try as you might. You won't. You just can't stop him. Bobby took the power of himself, Tony Stewart, and Denny Hamlin's ability to win championships and races and decide to deadlift all on his own. You know what? Yeah. Dude, stop. Like, please. Like, for the love of God. For the love of God, please stop. We get it. You're overpowered, Bobby. Please. Stop this madness. Incredible. This man just can't be stopped. I don't even know how many wins he has this year. I lost track. 12 wins. No, he did not break the season win record of 14 races. That would be my record. He's 2 races shy of winning it. 62 race wins in his career. Just please stop. So now the question is, will Ryan Newman get a ride? That's the thing I'm looking for, really. Like, we could just hope for like 2 things to happen, because that way Carl Long retires, Newman gets a ride. That's what I'm kind of hoping for here now. That way everything will go back to 43. Oh, really? Is Newman not going to be able to get a ride? Are you serious? Dude, fucking Carl Long is like second in last in points. Why are you not giving the ride to Newman? Oh my god. Okay, All right, all right. We need to regroup here because I'm guessing Carl Long is the 85 car is somehow going to be in the storyline, which I really wasn't planning on. Oh, because that's his rookie year. We made a boo-boo, I think. So, it looks like Carl Long is going to stay in this timeline. Good God, man. So, I kind of want to keep the 60 car. And honestly, maybe at this point, maybe the O2. I don't know. I wouldn't mind keeping the 41 either. No, the numbers I want to keep are the 60 and the 41 at this point. You know what? That's okay, I guess, because no matter what we're gonna do, it seems like Newman's gonna retire anyway. Yeah, it's not looking like anything's happening here. Well, I guess at this point, it's going to be 44 cars, I guess. So, I kind of want the 41 and the 60 car to stay. But I don't even know, man. I'm just annoyed that I couldn't get Newman to a ride. I thought for sure I would be able to get one of him in there, but it's going to be a universe without Newman, I guess. That's unfortunate. Chad Chaffin's going to take over to 41. That's going to be the main change for the thing. Like, I tried, dude. I can't get him to... Like, he seems like he's always going to retire no matter what, man. I tried. Dude, I really have tried. I'm sorry. I couldn't get him any higher than what it is there. So, I'm sorry about that. So it should be 44. It should be 44 cars left now. Because it's still the 85 and somebody else. So, we should be fine. Yeah, it kind of stinks, but unfortunately, it's just the way to go. That's the wrong save. Okay, we need a new driver though. We need a new name. Someone give me a new name for 2008. The new name of Brad Wazowski is unfortunately over. Got one for Brad Coleman. Do we have anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Type in your things. Kevin Brab. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? At this point, I guess it could be any NASCAR driver that you could think of, or any meme name. Ricky Marcus, like Dave. Sheldon Plankton. All right, I'm starting to like right now the front runners are, well, Plankton's one of them, and honestly, all of them are pretty good. I'm gonna have to pick one here. Sheldon Plankton might be the one I might go for, actually. Yeah, let's do, I guess we could do Sheldon. Making a whole lot of green cars, I'll tell you that much. Weird. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it is something goofy, I'll say that much. I think that's fair for Sheldon Plankton, maybe. That green, that shade of green, maybe. He doesn't want the secret formula. He wants to win the championship. Yeah, that's based. Well, oh yeah, what number do you think we should put for Plankton if I forgot about the number, actually. What number do you think suits Sheldon Plankton the most? I went to college. Yeah, so did I. Look how well it's doing that for me. I am thinking 64 vibes. What do y'all think? 64 vibes? Dude, you've got me the idea for Robbie Rotten. I might have to do that for next season. Oh, 199 for when SpongeBob came out. You know what? I think this will be the only time we'll do a triple-digit number. The number's supposed to be 1999, but this will be the only time we'll ever do a triple-digit number. So, yeah. The 199, we're going to do... This is our only year for the triple-digit. I know it kind of stinks doing a triple-digit number, but it's fine. Oh, we need to sign new members. Of course we do. You know what? Welcome aboard. Y'all did very well. All right. 2008 time. Sheldon Plankton at the helm this time. Ready to put the chum bucket to work. And away we go. Who's going to win at the 2008 500? Is it going to be Sheldon J. Plankton? No. He finishes 35th, though. It's going to be Tony Stewart that ends up winning. Chad Chaffin actually finished 13th. He's already doing better than Jason Jarrett. Plankton is finishing 40th. Jarrett wins at Rockingham. Ron Fellows is doing great. I'm just trying to look for Chad. Chad is mid, I guess. You'll never catch me, Krabs. Not when I shift to the maximum heart overdrive. Hi-ya! Jeff Burton win. Oh, damn, dude. Andy Houston almost gets one. He almost got one. Andy Houston almost got one. Holy crap, dude. He almost got one. He knew he should have used a turbo. I don't think the car is gonna... Oh my god, we finished last. You know, we probably should have used the turbo there. We finished last. Because the Byrne brothers ended up finishing 1-2. Alright, where's Chad at? That's what I need to look for. Alright, so Chad's like kind of mid. I think the 41 car as a whole is a mid. Oh my god, Johnny Benson's back to victory lane. Thank you for that game. Thank you. He's gotten back to victory lane. Let's go. I think it's like his 4th or 5th career win at this point, Johnny Benson. Let's go. Who's gonna win the Food City 500? That's what I want to know. Burton again. He is a multi-win year. Ron Fellows finishes 6th. All right, after the first 6 races, where are we at in points? Who's the early point leader? Jeff Burton over Rusty. He already has... He's won half the races so far. Could he be the man that stops this man's dominance? Dear God. For the love of God, please stop. It seems like right now Jeff Burton is the man. Rusty wins at Texas along with Labonte and Steve Park. Chad finishes in the top 20. Oh, poor Chad Chaffin. Ricky Rudd wins at Martinsville. Oh, I said I was supposed to get a drink of water, actually. I need something for my throat, so I'm gonna be like just a minute, like just nothing more than like a minute. I'll be very quick though. I just need a drink of water. My throat is starting to hurt me a little bit, so I'm only gonna be a minute. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm back with my water bottle. My throat feels a little bit better now. Okay, my throat feels a little bit better now. There we go. Now let's go back to Talladega and see what storyline's gonna be here this time. Sorry about the delay. Oh, poor Andy Houston. We didn't even finish the race either. Oh my God, Jimmy has done it again. Jimmy has done it again, guys. He came from 42nd, led 100 laps, flexed his muscles. What a Chad. What a Chad Jimmy Johnson is in this race, man. Jimmy's got himself another one. Really nice. Oh, well, as I say that now, he finishes in last. And back to normal ways. Dang it. Casey Atwood finishes in 8th. Jeff Burton wins at Richmond. Ron Fellows gets himself a top 10. That's nice. All right, who's going to win the All-Star? Not us, but Dale Jarrett. Andy Houston is an All-Star for some reason. I guess he won the Open. Coke 600 goes to... Oh my God, Jimmy has a multi-win year again. He started first and not led the most laps, but he ended up winning, dude. Dang, man, that's 2 wins in like recent memory. That's awesome. Where's that put him in points though? 13th in points despite having 2 wins. He now has 5 career wins. Because Earnhardt won a race in the car and the team is a multi-winner of the race. Well, okay. Jeff Gordon wins at Dover over Bobby Labonte. Schrader ends up getting a top 10. Sheldon J. Plankton is making things a little bit interesting. But oh, I just say that now. Labonte wins another one. God damn it, Bobby! Please just stop. Like once Bobby wins 8 titles, like and he finally like fucks off, then I think it'll start to get more interesting. Mike Skinner wins at Pocono. Ron Fellows finishes in 3rd. Is that like the first win for Mike Skinner in like a while? Yeah, that's his first win since 2004, dude. He had like a 3-season winless streak. Mike Skinner back to victory lane. Oh, Labani DNF. Then Matt Kenseth wins at Sonoma. This is actually not the first time he's won at Sonoma. He actually won at Sonoma in our rookie season back in 2000. So he wins at Sonoma again. I think that's the first time I've seen like Rick Mast like on the grid, besides DNFing anyway. Ricky Rudd wins the Pepsi Coke Zero 400. Let's take a look at the point standings now. Let's see where everyone's at. Bobby, oh man, Bobby, you're somehow still alive, which I'm happy for, but you need to go to trucks or something, buddy. Jeff Burton's leading the point standings by a little bit over Bobby Labonte. That's cool. Not by much, but he's still there. Jeff Burton wins again. Joe Nemechek ends up in 4th. Ron Fellows 6th. Oh, not bad. Andy Houston and Casey Atwood finishes 8th and 9th respectively. Chad Chaffin is not doing great, I would say. He's 31st. Oh, rip Ron Fellows. Ricky Rudd wins over Labonte. Bobby just can't seem to be stopped in terms of like getting like top 5s consistently. Oh, come on, Bobby. Wow, Kenseth, a multi-time winner this year. He kisses the bricks. That actually reminds me. Who has anyone won a No Bull 5? I've failed to check, dude. I probably should. John Andretti has 6 poles. He has 6 poles and nothing to show for it. And it looks like there's only Jeff Burton that was a No Bull 5 winner. Okay, who's winning the Glen? Not Kenny Wallace or Chad Little, but Jeff Gordon over Bobby Labonte. Anyway. Me watching the money drop is just too realistic. I mean, we can fix that, really. It's a, oh my god, it's a 666 moment. Mark and Jimmy Johnson finish 1-2. That is a 666 moment. That's how you know it's about to get cursed. It's about to get cursed. We can arrange the money going down again. I guess we could ruin another prestige, I guess. Sure. Time for a coffee sponsorship to go down. So now we got money in our bank account. Going back again. Chad, come on, buddy. Jeff Burton ends up winning this one at Bristol. Blankton needs the money to save the chum bucket. Actually, how do you not participate in a race and get paid? Actually, I don't know. You're not really in the race. You're just simulating through it, so you're not really like doing anything. So I don't know, buddy. I don't know how to answer that one. Yes, Bill Elliott's still racing. I don't know how he's still racing, but he's still racing. Jarrett wins over Rusty Wallace. Ron Fellows top 10. Okay, do we have any hope for a title battle? We do, actually. Wow, there is hope. There is not much hope, but there is hope. Labonte only has 3 wins compared to Jeff Burton's 7. We have a championship There is a championship battle. Like, yeah, like we have a Bobby, but we have a mayor. I have a Bobby, well, we have a mayor. I swear, Bobby Labonte is like literally Thanos, and Jeff Byrne right now is just representing the whole Avengers. Tony Stewart ends up winning this one, and Jeff Byrne actually did finish ahead of Labonte. Did he lead any laps? Oh, they both did. There might be some hope after all for the sheer non-stop dominance of Bobby Labonte. Well, I mean, it's not like he lost completely. And Jeff Byrne did lead a lap, but problem is Labonte also led the most laps. The Mayor versus the Incredible Hulk. Oh, God. Jack Roush has been wanting that championship for 4 or 5 years. He has won a champion since 2001. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, they both died at some point. What? Labonte led laps, though. Jeff didn't. They both died. And Jarrett's the winner. They both died. What? And somehow, Tony Stewart's still in the hunt. These two are still separated by 12 points. What in the world is going on here? The plot armor Labonte, yes. Rudd wins at Talladega, but that's not the point we're looking for. Jeff Byrne finishes ahead of Labonte. Labonte seems to be leading every race, though. So Jeff has to keep fighting. Is there any hope? Oh my God, it's now 4 points. It is now 4 points. There is hope. There is hope. There is hope, after all. There is hope. There is hope for the Labonte not dominance to stop. Oh, there's definitely hope now. Oh my God, there's definitely hope now. He's led the most laps. There is hope. There is hope, ladies and gentlemen, in the audience. There is hope. We're going to go by race at this point. 6 points now between both Jeff Byrne and Bobby Labonte. Oh my God. Like, literally, Sheldon Plankton is going to end the dominance of Bobby Labonte right here. It's all thanks to Sheldon Plankton. It's all thanks to Plankton, dude. Steve Park, wow, 1 and 2 finished, number 1, number 2 finished first and second. How about that? Steve Park wins, well, that's cool. Oh, but Johnny Benson sorry, not Johnny Benson. Bobby Labonte bounced back. Where's Jeff at? Where's Jeff? Did he DNF? Oh my God, he did. He did. Oh no, I didn't even notice. Shoot, man, that might end it. Oh, it's 108. I don't know. He might have lost the title right there, guys. He might have lost the title. Oh no. Plankton, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, it's over now. It's 100% over. It's all over now. Jeff Gordon wins over Ricky Rudd and Ron Fellows. But it's all over. It's all Jover now. Yeah, it's over. This time it's Tony Stewart in second place. Yeah, he tried. Burton tried. Jeff Burton tried. Jeff Burton has tried. I will say that. And really, this is just a slap in the face now because he won. This is literally a slap in the face. Okay, 6-time champion Bobby Labonte. Dear God, dude. He only had 4 wins this time. It wasn't even like him having like 12 or 10. He was nerfed this season. He still managed to win. Chad Chaffin wins the Rookie of the Year by default. John Andretti and Robert Presley have like poles galore. And Jeff Burton is the only winner of the No Bull 5 for 2 races. And Jeff destroyed them in the lap champion, too. Plankton has led 30 laps. Plankton has led 30 laps, ladies and gentlemen. He is incredible. So now we gotta think of a new driver for 2009 while I re-roll the shit out of this again. Save states. Here we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. I actually need to think about this one. Alright, I actually need to think about this one. Alright, so we definitely want Carl Long to retire. Yes. Maybe Kevin Grubb gets a replacement. No, I'm more worried about Carl Long retiring, and that's that. Sorry, the 85 have no replacements, essentially. Ah, shit. We need someone to take over the 60 car. I would have kept that too. Jesus Christ, come on now. Okay, so I think we got what we're looking for here. Carl Long is going to retire. Grubb is going to get replaced by Lyndon and Mick. And I think we got our 43 cars now because the 60 car is here. And Harvick's going to be in the 36. Again, I would have kept I was going to try to put Kurt Busch in the 36 or whatever earlier, but the problem was I need to have a 43 car field because otherwise we're going to have a whole bunch of Busch Series part-timers, which I really don't want. I'm sure now we're in the range where Jeff Green, Jason Leffler, and Kurt Busch are going to start taking over these next few rides. This is the big one. 2009 to 2010 is going to be the big one. If Labonte wins the next two, I kind of want to put him in the 18, Leffler. Definitely not Jeff Green. Definitely not Jeff Green. Oh my god, he would just destroy everybody. So yeah, Harvick's going to take over the 36 and Lyndon and Mick in the 60. Jason Schuler is going to take over the RCR car number 2. We're going to save here real quick. So Harvick in the 36 MB2 car confirmed. So now we need a new name. I don't remember seeing that much, unfortunately. Let's see. Maybe I need to look at something. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Robbie Rotten one. That's right. Oh yeah. We gotta do that then. Yeah, never mind then. Robbie Rotten confirmed. I forgot about that. We were supposed to do that. Hold on, hold on. Can I fit it all in there? Yes! 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 I can fit it in there! And you're right, we have to do a triple digit number again. Oh, we gotta paint the car though. We gotta think, like, I guess stripes, like, right? I think it was like stripes. He had like stripes all over, right? But what did Robbie Rotten's suit look like? I thought he had like red and blue and I guess a little bit of white, like a white pinstripe, I think. Like, didn't it look like something like this? Like Robbie Rodden? Didn't it look like, oh, we could do 111, but we gotta do 101 because he's number one. We are number one. I think that's like, that's accurate to, Robbie Rodden somewhat. I think that's like close, like red, blue, purple. Was it like a darker blue or a lighter blue? I think this is like a good shade of blue, I think, right? The stripes appears to be lined off a little bit, though. Yeah, but what's a velvet color? I don't remember what velvet is the color. I gotta look it up now. No, not monster crap or whatever this is. It looks like a rose purple. I thought his suit was like purple though. Was I wrong about the suit being purple? I thought it was. A darker blue? Yeah, I'll change that right away. Maybe like something like maybe this. It's a purple in place of the sky blue. So what? The what? Purple's supposed to be this? And this was supposed to be like the blue? Was that what's supposed to be it? Like was that the thing? I thought it was like mainly purple. The suit was blue, the alpha was red and purple. Purplish mix. Alright, so you know what? I guess this is fine then. You know what? That's fine then. As long as we agree that this is fine, we could begin with the no dark blue, red, and purple. I mean, not sky. Okay, so we gotta do a darker blue. Alright, that'll be fine then. You know what? I should have just looked at a picture of him. I don't know why I, yeah. Let's see. Robbie Rodden. Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, you're right. It's like a bluish red with white pinstripes. I was right about the white there. Actually, it looks more like yellow, but I'm gonna stick with white though, because it sticks out more. Yeah, the purple could be changed. It's not exactly accurate. I think there needs to be a lot more of this. Yeah, something like this, I think. I think the... Shh. No! I hate how I mess this up all the time. Yeah, that's fine. Right there. Red, I think it needs to be a little bit darker. Yeah, I think we're golden now. I think this is I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. This is what we're gonna go with here. All right, Robbie Run ready to hit the track, boys. Robbie Run ready to hit the fucking track, boys. Where is my pop-up chat? I gotta go bring that back up. Here we go. You used to watch Lazy Town as a kid. Yeah, I guess it was a good show. Let's go save the career mode because now we're gonna have Kevin Harvick, the big story, yeah, we got 2 more seasons left. We actually got 2 more seasons left. We're almost done for this stream before tomorrow, because I do rather remind you, it is a 2-part stream. This is just part 1. We're actually not even gonna bother with any of these guys, so we gotta go do this again. Oh, we got people in the 90s now. Nice. That's kind of what I wanted. Look at me go with my speedrunning strats. Alrighty, boys. Here we go. 2009 Daytona 500. Robbie Rutten's NASCAR debut. Who's it gonna win? We actually finished 36. Not bad for Robbie Rutten. Dale Jarrett wins the Daytona 500. Over Steve Park. Where's Harvick at? Oh, he finishes 15th. So it's gonna take him some time, I guess. Jeff Burton at Rockingham. Chad Chaffin gets a 6th place finish. Nice. A 10th place for Kevin. Dale Jarrett wins over Jeff Burton. Okay. Harvick with another top 10. Hi, Kevin. We're going to say that every time he's here in the top 10. Dale Jarrett wins again over, no surprise, Labonte and Johnson. Oh boy, here we go again. Harvick in 8th. Hi, Kevin. So after 5 races, let's take a look here. Labonte, but it's not by much. I will say this, it's not by much. Jimmy Johnson's already up to 5th in points. Harvick's actually in 12th. I thought Harvick was supposed to drive the number 30 in real life. But then, because Dale Earnhardt died, he had to take over the 29 car. And it ended up being Jeff Green in the 30 car. Speaking of Jeff, Burton wins. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda, of course. That is a real award! Back to victory lane for number 22. Someone get Kamikaze in here, please. Someone get Kamikaze in here and tell them that Wood has done it again. It is confirmed that we have 43 cars. We are set and ready to rock and roll. So now we have to look for replacements. If one guy retires, another one has to take over at this point forward. Harvick's 12th. Ward is back to victory lane once again. Oh, I mean, there's a reason why Jeff Green's just overpowered in this mod, because he was the Busch Series champion. Bobby Labonte ends up winning over Johnny Benson. Oh, brother. I swear, I'm pretty sure it'll get a lot more interesting once Labonte does actually retire, because it looks like at this rate he will, before the second part of the stream is even going to take place. He's going to be 7 for 7, dude. Jeff Gordon wins over Rusty Wallace. Johnson finished 4th. Atwood with the top 5 for the first time in a while, so I'm glad he's back. Kenny Wallace is trying to do something for once. I kind of want him to get retired because I want somebody... I want, like, Jason Keller to take over that ride. That's who I want. So that's why if you see, like, Jason Keller at all, that's the one thing I kind of want is Jason Keller to take over this 55. Because we already know it's probably not going to be Jeff Green, which I was kind of hoping for. So Jason Keller's... I'm going to save him for the 55. That's who I want. Because I know he's somewhat good in this mod. Can we look at junior stats? Sure. We can do that after this one is streamed. Oh, my lord. Jeff Burton wins. Ron Fellows is still doing really well in the 9 car. All right. Elliott Sadler's last in points. Jimmy's up to 3rd. What the heck? Dude, he hasn't even won a race yet, but he's up to 3rd in points. Holy shit, dude. All right, where's Junior at? Because he's not done very well this whole stream. A big old goose egg for wins, unfortunately. 0 wins sorry, 0 top 5s in the last 2 years. He's got 1 top 5 in 2007. 28 top 10s. Yeah, it's not looking very good for Junebug here. Andy Houston's not doing much better either, it looks like. Oh, this is the All-Star race. I was like, wait, we finished 21st? Jeff Gordon's the All-Star race winner. Bill Elliott's still racing. I just noticed that. DJ wins another one. Oh damn, Jimmy, this is your track, my guy. Amani wins. Go figure. At this rate, I'm really hoping for Bobby to win eight titles, because I kind of want Leffler in that car. Because it'd be funny to have Leffler in a Joe Gibbs car. It may or may not even happen because hopefully Jeff Green doesn't take the ride. I mean, Kurt Busch could do it just fine. It'd be no big deal there. We'll take a look at the points when we're done with this race. Damn, Jimmy Johnson gets a win in 2009. He led the most laps too, 54 laps. Great run for Jimmy. Oh, he's back to 4th in points, but damn, holy shit, Bobby the Body. He at least won 3 races. Jeff's won 3 races. Rusty hasn't won a race, though. And Jimmy got a 6th career win. So, Adam Petty or Kurt Busch. Well, here's the thing about Adam Petty. The problem with the Adam Petty one is it kind of it's like all in order before we take over like Busch Series rides. So, like, say for instance, I guess like the 41 or the 60 car, for instance, like those were like part-time guys or whatever. If they get replaced, like a Busch Series guy is going to take over, right? And after like if we could boil it down to 43 cars or whatever like this, where all the part-time guys are away, like it's going to be Jeff Green, Kevin Harvick, Jason Leffler, and Kurt Busch are going to be the 4 guys that are going to take over those rides next. So Adam Petty wouldn't even be in the list. Unless somehow Adam Petty takes over the 18 car, that all 4 of those guys are done. But Kurt Busch could be on the cards, potentially. I was kind of saving that for Leffler, but if it happens to be that way, then so be it for Kurt Busch in the 18. We're not putting Jeff Green in that car. God help us all if that's the case. So it's kind of like an in-order system. I just checked the points. I don't know why I'm checking again. We already know who's leading. We already know. I don't know why I'm looking over. Need we say more about that? Bobby, stop. Please, stop. Please stop. Please go retire to Texas. I agree. He's gonna win 8 titles. Oh, he died. Okay, so there's a little bit of hope now. He died. But is it gonna be is it gonna be anything meaningful because he died? No. No. Dude's gonna, like, the second part of the stream's gonna be even better because of the of Labonte gonna be officially retiring, probably. Like, he won't retire until he gets like 8 titles, dude. Like, this happens in Black Flags Matter stream, but the problem is he had Jeff Green afterwards, I think, and then he just destroyed everyone then. I'm bringing everything to level 4, but that's about it. I'm not going to bring everything to level 5. Because if I do that, I'm pretty sure I'd make the car too powerful. That's the thing I'm worried about. Damn, a horrible day for RCR. But Casey Atwood gets 3rd. I think that's the highest I've seen him finish. Atwood finishes 3rd. Did he lead any laps? No, but Jeff Gordon led probably the most laps. Yeah, he did. Jeff Gordon over Mark Martin? Yeah, I can see that. Kevin Harvick finishes 8th, though. Chad Little, 11th. Ricky Rudd over Mark Martin. Joe Nemechek's still here. There is still no hope, unfortunately. He still has 6 titles. Good God, man. Yeah, the maxed out R&D, it would be like 2 full seasons, essentially, depending on your race length. It wouldn't even be worth it. Robbie Rotten couldn't survive Bristol. RIP. Tony, oh, Kevin Harvick finishes 3rd, though. He came back from 41st. Try to win the Southern 500 for himself. Ron Fellows is still having off, unfortunately. He hasn't won a race in a while. He did have a multi-win season at one point. Jeff Burton, Labonte, Jarrett, Johnson. Ron Fellows a top 10 at least. Just imagine if Jimmy Johnson got the 9, he'd be united with Chad Knaus even earlier. You know what? True. Jeff Gordon wins again, though, at New Hampshire. Yeah, I think that's a mod creator question at that point. Unfortunately, it's not something I can do about the Labonte stuff. You know what number I haven't seen at all in the top 10 ever? The 93. Like, I see it, like, sometimes, but it's always, like, ending up, like, down here, like, no matter what. Alright, so what are we looking like for points? Ooh. Blaney, Rick Mast, Sadler, Kyle Petty. Labonte's still destroying everyone, go figure. Ron Fellows gets 3rd, but it's the same top 2, it looks like. Chad Little gets a top 10. Well, even if I wanted to have, like, things change, I'm afraid my save file could get corrupted. Ward Burton wins, though! He dominated the race over Kevin Harvick. He's getting closer to his first win. Harvick is. But Ward Burton's got another one, dude. Someone tell Kamikaze he's a winner again. Mark Martin ends up winning again, this time at Rockingham. Chad Chapman, this is the first time I've seen his name in a while. If Labonte dies, then there might be a chance, but I just don't see it happening. You think the drivers' teams will be asking for car changes, regulation change? I kind of wish so. NASCAR would have created a chase after he won 5 in a row. Oh, he died. Wait, hold on a second. He died. Labonte died. Harvick finished in second again, starting in 41st. So we might have a battle here, fellas. We might. There might be an end to his reign. It's 17 points. It's 17 points. Anything can still happen in 2 races unless Jeff Burton wants to choke again. No, it's a fight to Atlanta, boys. It's a fight. We have a fight for Atlanta, boys. We have a fight. There is a fight between Bobby and Jeff. There is a fight going on. We do have a fight. I can't believe this. Can he be dethroned? Can Labonte be dethroned? Steve Park wins, but it looks like it's going to be Labonte again for the 7th time in a row. It wasn't because anyone DNFing this time. It wasn't because that you know, got sucker punched in the face. Dear God, dude. 7 in a fucking row, dude. I swear, like, the second stream tomorrow, I think Labonte is not gonna be a part of this tomorrow. He wins by, to add insult to injury, he wins by 69 points. Nice. Oh my God, he wins by 69 points out of all. You know what? Kind of fitting that we have Robbie run and he wins by 69 points. How fitting. Good God, man. I think we saved the career mode and reroll Central. Ooh, hold on. Do we have 3 people to replace? No, we can't because no one's taken over to 94. We gotta try again. Nope. Yeah, but we're not getting, like, the... We need to have a 43 car field. That's the thing I'm worried about. So that's why I have to look at this very carefully. Maybe. The problem is, oh god, no, if I were to leave it like that, he would take over to 18. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, thank god I caught that. Thank god I caught that. Ooh, me and my 4 eyes. What a catch. Yeah, so we need Jeff Green to take a ride, like, now. Damn, so many... damn, we sent so many people. So we got Leffler in the 94. What about the 4? You know what? Oh. That means Kurt Busch would take over to 18 if that's what you all want. I was planning on having Leffler to the whatchamacallit? 18. But Kurt Busch, you know what? It would make sense because Kyle Busch went to the 18. I'm saying that as a most likely, though. Most likely. Most likely. I'm only saying that most likely because, well, we already seen how Bobby Labonte is. Fucking non-stop destruction. So, yeah, this is why I re-roll a lot, because I want to make sure we have a 43-car grid so we don't have, like, Busch Series guys coming on in. It would just, like, mess up the retirements. So, Hamilton, I salute to you, my guy. But you suck in this mod, and I hate that they make you suck so bad in this mod. But I salute to you. I'm gonna miss you, my guy. I'm gonna miss you, my guy. Leffler's gonna take over to 94. Elton Sawyer, well, he's gonna be... He could be the shitty person that we know and love today. Mike Dillon is gonna take over to PPC 10. Yeah, so it's gonna be Jeff Green in the 4 and Leffler to the 94. That means by process of elimination, Kurt Busch should be in the 18 car. All right, so we're gonna save our career mode. All right, this is the final year for the night before, I'm a goofball. I'm sorry I didn't look at the stats. I am sorry about that. He did get one more win. I will say that. He did get one more win. I'm sorry I didn't look at the stats. I goofed up big time on that one. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of goofed. Let me get my controller because I dropped it. Yeah, we need another driver though. We needed a new one. Robbie was a good one. We needed one last driver name before the whatchamacallit. So we got one for Big Smoke. Who else we got? We got one for Big Smoke. We got for still got one for Big Smoke. Big Smoke. Do we have another one for oh, because of Hugh Jackman? We would need to make like a Wolverine car then. Oh, Brian Tanaka. I know John Tanaka from F-Zero. Nico Bellic from GTA 4. We got Big Smoke from GTA Vice City. John Cena. We wouldn't be able to see him, though. We won't be able to see the car, though. But then he would just turn, like, heel and wreck everybody, though. That's another thing you have to think about. So we got... Alright, we got Big Smoke, Nico Bellic, Brian Tanaka, and John Cena. Do we have... Can we have an agreement with one of those names? Can we have a... Can we have a name agreement for one of those 4 names? The Smoke, Hugh Jackman, Nico, and Brian. Alright, so we got 2 for Nico and 1 for everything else so far. I guess at this point I gotta go look up how I spell his name. It's I know it's somewhat of a... yeah, we'll do Nico this time, and I guess the start of the second part of the stream we could do Big Smoke. All right, we'll do Nico this time. Nico, let's go. We're ready to go bowling. Shoot. It would be Liberty City, right? Yeah. Can I even fit it? Well, I could put racing in there. Well, I guess I could do 104 because of GTA 4. Let's see. He wears mainly like a tannish jacket. He has some blue with them, but I want to change the prefab or whatever. Yeah, we could maybe do this. Yeah, I'll make it darker, don't worry. So I see mainly like tan, white, and blue with them. I guess we can wear a ribbon one. I'll just have to change the, I'll make this, the tan one. Yeah, like a goldish color, I think. Have like a navy blue. Oh, actually, I want to make that white, actually. Make the other part navy blue. All right, I think that'll work for Nico, Nico Bellic. Yeah, I think I'll make a community post about the driver names from 2011 to 2018. We actually need to sign new members, of course. So you know what? We'll quick sign them all. Sure. I think there's only like one more left to do for whatchamacallit. All right, boys, this is the last season for the night before we do the tomorrow's stream anyway. The 2010 Daytona 500. Will Bobby be 8 in a row? He's already off to a great start. Oh, God, here we go. Jeff Green, 7th. Harvick, 9th. I'm looking for Leffler, 17th. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I'll make a community post about the names for 2011 to 2018. Nico already finished his last. Oh my God, Bobby, please. Dude, like, yeah, we want you to retire. For the good love of God, please do. Let's just get this over with. Seriously. Like, please stop. Like, you're kind of like ruining the vibe of the stream, my guy. Jeff Green is... It didn't take him very long. It didn't take him very long, guys. I told you Jeff Green's very powerful. It did not take him long. This is his first win. It did not take him long at all, and some others are still struggling. Well, don't worry. Bobby Labonte is going to retire at the end of this year. Most likely, because he's going to win the 8th title, most likely. And then Kurt Busch will take over the ride. I think. I hope so, at least. I hope so. I hope so, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault they made the 18 car so damn powerful. Green, please help. The whole, like, world is begging for Labonte to stop. Like, we get it. He's the king of NASCAR. Jesus Christ, stop. Jeff Burton wins over Jeff Green, so at least the power of the Jeffs compel everybody, though. Jeff Green's very powerful, too, so he could probably keep Labonte at bay. I guess Labonte DNF'd unless I missed him. Yeah, he DNF'd. Alright, who's the early point leader? Jarrett over Jeff Green. I told you Jeff Green is so powerful. Jeff Green's very powerful. He's gonna give Labonte a run for his money, for sure. Where's the Michael Jordan stop it, get some help me when you need it? You know what? Literally. I need to take a look at how many wins Labonte actually has now. Oh my god, he did it! Oh my god, he did it! At Martinsville, of all places! From 42nd! Andy Houston is a NASCAR winner! Again, I should say. Actually, this is his second career win. This is his second career win. His first win was back in 2000 because of Season 1 career mode. When he was in the 96 at a super speedway, where he actually legitimately, I think, dominated that race. Labonte has a lead over Green, but it's not by much. Yeah, this is Andy Houston's second win. His first win in over a decade. When he was, like, part-time or whatever. Dear God. Jeff Burton over Ricky Rudd and Labonte. Harvick finishes 4th. Damn, what the hell happened to Ron Fellows? He kind of, like, fell off, too. Labonte again, of course. As I say that, Ron Fellows gets the top 10. Leffler, I don't think I had a single top 10 out of this whole playthrough so far. Jeff over Bobby. Harvick in 8th. Green and Leffler. Alright, who wins the All-Star? I'm predicting Jeff Green. Nope, it's Mark Martin that wins the All-Star race. I guess Leffler won the Open. Coke 600 winner is not Jeff Green, nor Labonte, but Jarrett over Harvick over Fellows. Interesting. I haven't even seen Sterling Marlin's name in forever. Well, there's Marlin's name again, not for the right reason, though. Labonte over Green, that makes sense. Just 2 of the Titans, anyway. Yeah, I actually legit forgot Marlin was still here. I haven't even seen him. Ugh. Do I dare look at the point standings? Chad Little somehow gets a top 10. Do I even dare look at the point standings? I shouldn't have dared. Yeah, at least Kurt Busch will take over that ride. So, we got some positivities there. Maybe it won't be as bad. So at least we kind of know that Labonte is probably going to win the title. It's going to be whoever is going to finish second in points. Most likely here. Jeff Burton over Johnny Benson at Sonoma. The thing I gotta do 8 more seasons of this when last year Bobby wins by 69, and this year he's gonna wait for 20 by 420. Yeah, probably. That's what he's aiming for, really. I was really not hoping for this to happen, but at the same time I kind of was. So that way Labonte gets replaced as soon as possible. Jared over Gordon over Wallace. But the question is, who's going to be the champion now once Labonte like steps away? That's the thing I'm wondering about. And remember, I'm saving Jason Keller for the 55. Jeff Gordon wins over Dale Jarrett. He dominates the race. Leffler gets a top 10. That's nice. Harvick's still looking for his first win. Oh, well, that's an interesting top 2. Steve Park wins again. He dominates the race over Kevin Harvick. Still coming in second. Leffler gets a 6th place finish. At this rate, Bobby's going to retire sooner than Terry. That's not supposed to happen. Nico Bellic is doing Nico Bellic things. And Labonte is, well, gone. Damn, Ron Fellows. He fell off after 2007, man. I don't know what happened. Ron Fellows has unfortunately fallen off a cliff ever since the 2-win season in 2007. Tony Stewart wins over Joe Nemechek, who's been trying to get himself a win for I don't even know how many years now at this point. Chad Little a top 10. Mayfield top 10. We are almost done the stream for the night. Oh my goodness. And I gotta do it all again tomorrow. Tony Stewart back-to-back wins. Yeah, Nico's gonna go bowling with Roman. I mean, Justin Labonte is in this mod. Justin Labonte is in this mod. I will say that. He is in this mod. I don't know, actually. He's somebody's son, I know that. Oh, Leffler. Stewart wins at Richmond. Earnhardt Jr. gets a top 10 for first time in God knows how long. Alrighty. Yeah, it's not even close. Leffler's the Rookie of the Year by default. We have poll awards that don't mean anything. So far, only Dale Jarrett is the only Noble 5 winner of the year. 420 is looking like a reality. Unfortunately, it seems to be that way. Yeah, this stream is nothing more than the Bobby Labonte stream, apparently. If you're a Bobby Labonte fan, you should be happy, I guess. If you're not, well, I don't blame you. Jeff Burton wins over Ricky Rudd. Bonfellow's top 10. Mark over Labonte. Harvick's still looking for his first win. Yep, you do also get a a lightning challenge, which actually involves Ricky Hendrick in this mod, believe it or not. Ricky Hendrick is in that final challenge, actually, in this mod. Battle of the Jeffs. The Burton won over Green. I can see potentially Jeff Burton being a force to be reckoned with, too, and with this, really. Mark over Labonte over Jeff Green. Okie doke, then. Atwood still looking for his first win. Jeff Burton wins 8 in a row and retires. Oh, my lord. I don't even think we can do that. Well, it would be 7 in a row because he actually did win a championship. Oh, my god, he's back. He's back. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie's back. He didn't lead the most laps. That honor goes to Jarrett. But he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, he back. He back for the first time since, like, I think 07. He's back. The Canadianator is back. Labonte just can't stop. He's allergic to losing. There's no hope for the championship. Forget 420. Oh my god, he might actually tie my record. He's not going to beat the record, but he will tie it if he wins it out. Thankfully, he will retire. At least we know at this point he will retire. Jimmy Johnson wins. He absolutely destroyed everybody. He got the pole and just completely destroyed him. At least we know for sure he will retire. That's the thing. We will know he'll retire, and we move along. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness. And it ends off with Johnny Benson winning. You know what? That's a happily ever after in my book. That honor goes to Jeff Gordon for the most laps led. And Benson with the win. You know what? That's a happy ever after, and if I do say so myself. Okay, so now we save the career mode. And now we're actually going to just like do the re-rolling here. Or, well, we're actually going to do it here, actually. So we know we want to get Kurt Busch in the 18 car. Oh, no. That's not what we want. So we got Rudd, Labonte, and Kenny Irwin Jr. Scott Wimmer, Kurt Busch, but nobody in the 28. Okay, we gotta try again then. No, we don't need Jason Keller taking over anybody. Ignore that. No, we want 3 guys to retire, actually, at this point. Crap. Nobody was taking over to 44. Crap, no one taking over to 14. It's like we get great ones, and then that's that. Well, this will be the end of the stream, yes, but I'm just trying to get myself 3 retirements here. I'm not getting good rolls. That's the problem. I appreciate your patience, by the way. Oh, that's not good. For the love of God, please work with me, game, please. This would have worked so much better if I can get the 18 and 88 to do something here. Okay, well, we do have, the problem is Scott Wimmer won't be a part of this career mode. Glenn Allen Jr. is going to be in the 7. Ricky Hendrick's going to be in the whatever this is. Bobby Jr. are going to be take over the 28, and Kurt Busch in the 18. Are you guys okay with this lineup? The 7 being Glenn Allen Jr. Wait, are you in? No, okay, you're not even. You're a rookie now. Are we okay with this lineup? The 18 and the 8 is Kurt Busch, Bobby Jr. and the 28, which I'm happy about, actually. I appreciate that. And the problem is we're not going to have Ricky Hendrick or Scott Wimmer. So, it's up to you guys. It's either that or I'm going to keep re-rolling. I mean, Waltrip kind of sucked anyway, I'm not going to lie. So I'm seeing a bunch of yeses. I'm guessing we're all good to go, so I can just end this off for tonight, because we're gonna start in the yeah. Unfortunately, Mikey never got that NASCAR win. Yeah, I understand we don't want to be here for the re-rolling, so we're gonna call it here. All right, so Kurt Busch 18, Bobby Hamilton Jr. 28, which I'm okay with actually, and Glenn Allen Jr. in the 7. Alrighty then. So we're going to save the career mode and call it a night, because we're going to be here tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time like we were last time. I can't believe that we got a lot of people to actually watch this stuff tonight. So, we're going to call it here tonight. We're going to see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock at night. We're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to go from 2011 to 2018. Thank the gods, Bobby Labonte has retired. I didn't even want to look at Bobby Labonte's stats. I didn't even want to look at him, because we already know the wins, too many. Championships, too many. The guy was a god. That's all we need to know. That's all we know. That's all we want to know, is just the guy is a god, and we're just going to call it there. So, we'll see you guys next time. Of course, tomorrow night, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to do the final 7 years. We're going to go up to the end of 2018. And we'll just call it there at that point forward. So, thank you all for tuning in. You guys were awesome. You guys were like keeping the chat entertaining. I will make up. I guess I should. I think the 2011 year is going to be big smoke, but I think like other years from that, I mean, we'll see. I'll make a post, I guess, later on tomorrow or whatever about the driver names, because I had fun with the names as well until then. So we'll see you guys next time tomorrow. Just remember, tomorrow at 8 o'clock is when we're going to come back again, and we're going to simulate 2011 to 2018. And that way we can start preparing our 2019 campaign of winning the title again. All right. See you all tomorrow night.